Welcome to the Fearless Podcast. Happy Saturday night. I'm glad to be here. I got two special guests. One is going to help me co-host. That's Kanal. As you know him, his channel is Black Man Travels. He also has a Facebook. We're going to go in tonight talking about Cartagena, the good, the bad, the red flags, the do's, the don'ts, how it used to be, how it is now, what's changed, how y'all messed it up, and go into that. We also have a special guest, Gold Tours. So we'll bring him in about 15 minutes, and he's down there in Cartagena, feet on the ground, living there, has a tour company, and can explain to some of you guys that are going down there what you need to do. Great person you can book with, and just give you the ins and outs and do's and don'ts of what's down there from a person who stays there, not just a weekend warrior and a visitor. So welcome. Happy Saturday. Good Saturday evening, Kanal. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, man. Got a great pump today in my workout. Did squats and, did some heavy lifting today. So I feel really great, man. Got the wine pouring. So let's have this real talk conversation how the passport bros ruined Cartagena. My dislike for them. So it's all good.
Let's start in the past. You are a traveler.
Yeah.
You've been all over. You've traveled to Cartagena. When was your first time going to Cartagena? And tell me about that experience.
Yeah, my first trip to Cartagena was back in 2015. I went for my birthday, and at the time,
that's 8 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, it was my first time. I actually did a 3-city tour for my birthday, where I actually went to Medellin. Then I from Medellin, went to Cali, Colombia. Then from Cali, Colombia, I went to Cartagena, and that was my first time in the country of Colombia. And I was able to experience each of the different areas of Colombia, but Cartagena stood out the most. Because that's where I really got the true Caribbean feel of Colombia. And at the time, there was not many of us traveling out there. So we kind of stood out like a sore thumb. And just now the vibe is completely different.
So when you went there in 2015,
yeah,
how was it? Was it United States Colombia is dangerous or things like that, or the prices for anything? How did you feel about that?
At the time, it was really cheap, man, to be honest. I took an air flight from Cali, Colombia to Cartagena. It only cost me $50 on Airbianca. And when I got there, I remember having my Airbnb there at this place called in Boca Grande, which I paid about $35 a day. And everything was so affordable. One of the good things about it is that in Cartagena, a lot of people were not really traveling there a lot, and I was able to really go out there and bargain and really get the feel for it without being, staying stuck in the tourist trap area. So everything was super cheap. There was not a lot of hustling, bussing, not a lot of, pandering that was happening at the time. So people just were surprised to see an American because, not too many Americans were actually going there, especially Black Americans.
So what changed and when did it change? And I'll give you mine. I'm a late bloomer to Cartagena.
Yeah.
Gone to Medellin, Cali, Bogota, love those places. I'm a late bloomer. So when I came, I think I came with all the riffraff because whatever price I was paying for food, for accommodations, entertainment in like Bogota or somewhere else, it was like triple when I got to Cartagena. It was a
What year was this?
Maybe in the 2020, something like that.
Yeah, that was late.
It was.
Yeah. I think what changed for me when I started to see a huge influx was right before the pandemic. I remember I was chilling at the clock tower, and I just saw a lot of guys walking around with gold chains, and there was a lot of Black folks talking loud. And before it wasn't like that. So that's when I knew that it was going downhill. Soon I saw that the loud, the flamboyantness, the ratchetness. That's when I knew it was like, all right, I had my ride. But before that, it was an amazing experience. Cartagena was one of a kind. Hollywood Beach, Hollywood Beach and Boca Grande, man, bro. I was getting talent for like 35, man. And it was just different at the time, man. And now it's like, yeesh. Crazy.
I've seen some of your pictures before. I know you did something that I still have not done, which is the mud volcano, swimming in that. So it seems like you have had a good time.
Actually, I got some pictures I can share.
Yeah, go ahead. Show us what you do in Cartagena.
Yeah, man. again, guys, I'm all about the culture and everything else, but don't get it twisted. I still get it in. All right, so this is like one of the few places I've been to. This is in Bora Bora Beach Club. So I'm out there having a good time and just enjoying, having a great time. This is the private islands of Cartagena. This is outside of Cartagena, and this is where you can really get the feel of how more the upper class of Colombia actually experienced. So I did all these things, great time, chilling with the ladies. It was just, it was a great experience, man. And the fact that I was able to do some photo shoot out there, so that was kind of cool. Like this my boy Bacchus, my travel buddy. We're out there just doing our thing, man. And again, this is when, before it got tainted, man. And now it's like I think I'll never step foot back in Cartagena again.
So you're using the word tainted. So
yeah,
what does tainted mean to you? So when I went with the turn off to me was, well, there's a good and bad. I do like the fact that I do have a few rap songs created for me. Because every time I walk in the street, I was either The Rock or Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson, that rap they would do. So that kind of was good and annoying. But I know when I had gone, there was some gentlemen that I had actually met on the plane, and they said, "Hey, we got a big villa. You want to stay with us?" I was like, "Oh, that's great." I had just left Bogota, I believe, and I land there. Nice weather, nice beach, but the price difference and everything, it's like, my goodness, man. I mean, if you want to have entertainment, there was, any type of entertainment was like $150. Restaurants. I mean, you usually in those places you can get like some street food, or you can get some other food for a bargain. I didn't see that. Even the pizza restaurant I went to, it was just higher. Not greatly expensive, but when you compare to what I was just at, much higher. I just didn't, I didn't catch the vibe that I would have liked to.
Like this is something like Mike before everyone started going. So this is when, again, this is before everyone started doing all these creep cams and everything else. It was really low key. And again, we kind of like, I don't want to say blend in, but we didn't get the harassment like you see now and people coming up to you, pandering and asking and begging. It wasn't like that.
What changed and when did it change, do you believe?
I think what changed, really, a lot of those YouTube videos started promoting it and people start going there. And again, we as Americans, we tend to be very flamboyant in how we try. We want to be seen and heard. And so once they realized a lot of Americans were coming in and throwing money, of course, people were throwing money in the air and stuff like that. Yeah, it tended to hurt you. So yeah, I think that hurt the experience, and also too, the whole drugging started. Because again, when I was out there, I didn't worry about a woman trying to drug and rob me. That was like the least of my concerns. But now you have to be like alert at all times. And now with guys wearing gold chains and getting robbed and shot and stabbed, it's now becoming a everyday occurrence now.
Correct. So one thing that surprised me, so I know that takes place in Colombia, the drugging, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
But why is the price point so high in Cartagena compared to other cities throughout Colombia?
Good question. The reason why it's high because Cartagena has the largest tourist population. Cartagena actually has one of the highest tourists. Cartagena is the tourist destination of Colombia, not Medellin, not Bogota, not Cali, Cartagena. Two, it's just all the free advertising is getting through YouTube. Now you have more people traveling to Cartagena, from women and guys, European, Asians. So now that people have discovered Cartagena, they're going out there in droves and not knowing that the dangers that is out there, waiting for them to actually take advantage of them. Like I can show you this right here, man. Like this is me chilling, bro. Just man, this is before the invasion, and I was having a good time just doing my thing, man. So it was like it just changed, man. And now the cost of entertainment is so outrageous. You're paying literally Miami prices now.
And I've seen it, and I think when we bring Goldie on, he'll do an
Yeah.
explanation, and I'll give a background to him. But what
Okay.
surprised me wasn't even the people, the Colombians. It seems that the Venezuelans have come in and said, you know what? Yeah, I love this, the mud volcano. That's
Yeah.
a thing. You got your drone out there. That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Next
Yeah,
time.
dude, my drone been all over Colombia, man, and it's just kind of fun to actually fly it out there. Yeah, this is the place we went. This is about an hour and a half outside of Cartagena. It was totally worth it. It was a great experience, and it was just overall just worth going, man. And a lot of guys don't experience this. They get stuck on stupid on just being at the clock tower, doing the Dolce Vita and the like, you know, like this is some of my friends just walking around all muddied up, you know. And again, sometimes it's not about, you know, getting peace leave. Sometimes you got to go out there and enjoy yourself, man. And you know, again, we out there.
When you go there, especially the women, they just you in the mud and they bring in
Yeah,
a bottle of water, and you might be getting naked. They just throwing the water, cleaning you, and
yeah, they rubbed you real hard, bro. They're not afraid to get in the crevice. They come in there with you. Because the fact that this is my second time going, I didn't do it because these were their first time doing it. So I feel like, you know, I don't want to do this again. So I just kind of sat back and became the camera guy. But like, you know, this is like the pool area, man. And let it play.
So do you think that before Cartagena or now, do you think it was family oriented? Do you think it was a place?
Cartagena is family oriented. It's like as much people want to say it's not, but it is. A lot of Colombians go to Cartagena for family trips. Cartagena, Santa Marta, you know, they go there for family trips. The thing is, a lot of guys stay stuck on clock tower, so they think that you can't bring a lady there. Honestly, I wouldn't mind taking a girl out to Cartagena. There's so much to do and see in Cartagena, but again, there's only one particular area that most of the guys go to, and that's the clock tower. And from the clock tower, there's only two clubs. There are only two clubs guys go to, and that's Dolce Vita and Delirium.
Delirium, that is correct.
Yeah, that's it. But they don't go to some of the rooftop parties that they don't even know about. A lot of these high-rise parties.
Up there, a hotel that gives you the whole sky view. You get the reservation only. Beautiful. I think it's called Sky Top or something.
Yeah. Sky Tower. I mean, the thing is, there's tons of rooftop parties people don't even know about. And these are the parties that's jamming, that's popping. But the thing is, guys are stuck on stupid on Clock Tower, Delirium, and Dolce Vita, where they don't get the chance to see it. And that's why I tell every guy that your experience at Cartagena is not my experience because I venture out.
But I still think that, and I think Big Mike said it when he said in 2020, I saw passport pookies with sagging and he knew it was over. So have you been back since COVID or during COVID? Have you been?
I went last year for my boy's Rob wedding. He got married in Cartagena to a Colombian. So I was there for his wedding and I had a great time. But I kind of kept my distance, like real talk. I don't want to say I kind of well, there is some level of prejudice. I don't try to be around a bunch of dudes, man.
Yeah.
I got my travel circle. That's the people that I F with. And I have no desire to meet other dudes. It's just like I'm there. There's a reason why I left the country. I wanted to experience the world. I want to experience something different. I'm not trying with a bunch of guys to see, you know, we're all doing the same stuff that we could do in Miami and Atlanta. So whenever I see a lot of guys doing the same F shit, I kind of break away and do my own thing. So I saw that a lot in 2022. A lot of guys were wearing their jewelry out loud, dudes posting up on the wall like it's a block. That's when I knew, like, I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't need to be on this.
Talking about that. So you tell me how you want this to flow. Either I can talk about it or I can let the person on the ground talk about it and we can sum up what you think. I
mean, let this man ride. I mean, he's foot on the ground. He can tell you what's going on. I think people need to realize and hear the truth, man. A lot of these content creators are not telling you guys the real deal about what's going on in Cartagena. And Correct. The thing is, a lot of you guys are getting played. And it's just kind of sad that they're not going to experience what I experienced. If they are experiencing, they're paying a lot more than what I pay for.
So I'm gonna play a video so you guys know who this is. But I think some of the subjects we want to talk about: brothers wearing gold, brothers getting killed, price of mango going through the roof, Rob how the Passport Brothers have messed everything up. Crazy. So I noticed. So let me give you the background of how this started. Black Man Travels has a Facebook group. I happened to be strolling through and seeing this guy talking on this Facebook group. I was like, man, he looked familiar. I don't know how he looked familiar, but this dude looked real familiar. Like I know him from somewhere, but I couldn't pinpoint it. And I think I seen where the channel came from. I looked him up and I sent him a message. I said, is this Goldie Mack? Like, this Goldie Mack, baby. And I said, oh man. So let me tell you a little bit about Goldie Mack. Goldie Mack used to live in Houston, Texas. Yeah, he used to be down in Houston, Texas, was a certified pimp. I seen pictures of him with some fine girls, Lamborghinis. So the background is Goldie is actually Moroccan. He's from Morocco. You wouldn't know it because he done spent 3/4 of his life in the United States.
You wouldn't even think that the way he talks, man. You think he's straight up, like just from the States, man. But yeah, man.
And even though his ethnic background is Moroccan, so this is what happened. His ethnic background is Moroccan. I think his father was in the army, in the army, and he was in Venezuela. His mom dropped him like, I'm here. I gotta have this kid. He was born in Venezuela, but only spent enough time there to get one bottle, and then they left out. And they went to Houston, Texas. So the majority of his life was in Houston, Texas. And he went to Venezuela. He left the United States. I let him explain why. Left the United States, went to Venezuela, stayed there, and now he has his tour company in Cartagena. So, Goldie is North African. Yeah, Moroccan. That's what ain't Morocco, North Africa. Yeah. I just see Big Mike saying Goldie from North Africa. Yeah, he's Moroccan. So he's there. So let me see if I can find this thing. This gives a little summary that I found with Goldie Mack, and then I'll let him roll from there. So this is a brief thing. So this kind of goes to what we had seen from your video, and I think this sums up who Goldie Mack is. Give some background on it. Give me a second, guys. I got this folder. Let's see if I can find that folder. File, and that is on desktop.
Hey, nice back setup, bro.
You like that?
Yeah, man.
I got that idea off somebody. He's a good man. He helped me.
I'm hard as crack, boys. It's fact, boys.
Shoot. Let me start that over. I'm just gonna let this play, brother, in the background. Here we go.
Hard as crack, boys. It's fact, boy. Is back. Goldie Mack, cool, calm, relax. Long clips, big straps. Where he at? Peru, born Venezuela. Barrios, no trailers. These haters.
Where are you from, my friend?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for like 7-8 months.
How do you think is Venezuela right now?
I heard it was a good country, but when I came for myself, it looks beautiful, but it's fucked up.
So you need to come and have fun. And at the end of the day, you hoes don't even know how to work. Y'all hoes not even prostitutes. I pimped in the United States. I'm deported, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I was really pimping in the United States, my nigga. I ain't make no deals with no bitch. A bitch gave me all the money, my nigga. Now I get to see the other side of the game. I'm looking at this shit like, damn, these niggas lame as fuck.
Man, right now, nigga, I'm finna go off on you motherfucking niggas, dog. Not no American nigga, every motherfucking nigga on the planet, nigga, that buying pussy in Cartagena, my nigga. $50, my nigga. All that extra, pussy was good, let me give her a tip, man, I see niggas throw wild money on these bitches, my nigga. Dog, that ain't how you do it, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about, my nigga? That shit is $50, my nigga. That's it, my nigga. I need all you niggas to pass this motherfucking video to every tricking ass nigga in America, nigga.
You feel me? And these other niggas, all they doing is seeing that, We ain't jacking our own kind no more. We jacking gringos, nigga. Them niggas, we come up on a fresh pair of shades, jewelry, watches, money, cards they could go run up. Cause now all they gotta do is just set your card on top of the machine, nigga. They ain't asking for nothing, nigga. And they running that hoe, nigga. So y'all niggas come down here on that bullshit. If you niggas not gonna book with Gold Tours, Leo Cartagena, or that nigga Danger, man, y'all niggas gonna be in danger, man.
States, and you're from Venezuela, please don't come back to Venezuela. Cause Venezuela is fucked up right now, man. It's very bad. You understand? Every day it get worse and it goes up every day. Every day it gets worse and worse. I see lines that I'm thinking it's a concert, like it's a famous rapper here, but when they're in line for rice, tuna fish. I don't understand toilet paper. How is there no shampoo, no deodorant, no soap? When you walk in these stores, they don't have nothing on the shelf. Venezuela people, if you're in the U.S., please do not come back. Never ever vote for Maduro, man. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga got shot. He was on the next corner. I'm about to turn on that corner. You know what I'm saying? I live 3 buildings down from the nigga. I'm in the hood walking with a big fake chain, nigga. Some costume jewelry. You see the gold mask, the gold chain, the killers and the dealers and the gorillas, nigga. They chunking the deuce up when they see me. Yo, what up, Goldie? I see you, boy. Better watch your chain. Man, this fake ass shit. But they fuck with me. They speaking to me. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all motherfucking American niggas come down here with this fake ass shit on, nigga. They popping your ass, nigga. Yeah, nigga. All you American niggas thirsty to come to Cartagena, right? I try to tell you niggas, come with some little comfortable clothes. Just go to Walmart and buy you a bunch of white tees and go get you a fresh Uptown white Air Force Ones, man. High top, low top, it don't even matter. And just come down here, man, with your money together, my nigga. Stop trying to put on that designer shit, my nigga, and all them fake ass chains, my nigga. Cause these niggas out here, my nigga, they ain't playing, my nigga. I try to warn you niggas and tell you niggas, dog. This still a third world country, man. Y'all think Cartagena is sweet, nigga. Ain't nothing sweet down here, my nigga. These bitches even sour, my nigga. Half of these bitches are setting the niggas up.
Nigga, that shit is $50, nigga. Y'all bitch ass niggas fucking this shit up, my nigga. So when these bitches throw wild numbers, my nigga, it's cause you bitch ass niggas did it, dog. Y'all niggas gotta cut that shit out, my nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I was in Venezuela, nigga. Nigga, the baddest hoes, nigga, they were fucking for $1, nigga. Now they coming out here getting 99 more dollars. Cause you stupid ass niggas. Nigga, that shit don't go like that, nigga. The pussy is $50, nigga.
My nigga. But what I'm touching today, my nigga, is these bitches is getting on my nerves, my nigga. They getting me tight, my nigga. I hate when these pussy ass dirty, don't even know how to clean they pussy ass bitches. Got the nerve to tell a nigga, what he gonna give me? I charge to get, how you charge to get on the boat and the nigga done pay for the boat? He gonna pay for all the drinks. When you get down to Cholon, he gonna buy you whatever you wanna eat. Lobsters and shit. Bitches eating all type of shit, man. Octopus, turtles. Drinking Coco Locos, Pina Coladas, plus all the beer and bottles the niggas done brought from Cartagena, nigga, to put on the boat, nigga. To go to Cholon. And a bitch gonna say, what a nigga gonna pay me? Why a nigga gotta pay you for your time, bitch? So, you know what? Start telling them bitches, you know what? Meet me in Cholon, bitch.
If y'all niggas just start giving a bitch $50 and that's it, my nigga, I guarantee shit switch up, my nigga. You bitch ass niggas. I'm talking to all you bitch ass niggas. I'm disrespecting you niggas because I'm tired of this shit, nigga. I didn't
y'all American niggas coming down here giving the bitches, y'all niggas gassing the bitches up to come down here with that disrespectful shit, my nigga. I work with the tourism, man. Gold Tours, you know what I'm talking about, man? I'm the owner of that motherfucker. I don't work for nobody. I don't let a nigga get a group and call me and be like, yo, I got a group, nigga, go handle them niggas. Nah, nigga. I bring niggas down here. I book niggas cribs, mansions, Airbnbs. I put niggas on boats. I get niggas bitches, bud, bottles. Y'all know the rest, my nigga.
I done told all you niggas, stop wearing the bullshit, nigga. They don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. $50, nigga, that's it, nigga. Give a bitch $50, nigga. Nothing extra, nigga. I don't even want the extras, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You don't even got a book with me, nigga. I'm lacing you stupid ass niggas up. And now look what happened. Another nigga come down here and die, nigga, lose his motherfucking life, nigga. Now his family gotta find out on Instagram and all this shit, nigga, about their kid, their child, then lost their life. They father, then lost their life, nigga.
Hoes can't even appreciate a nigga for the shit he do. But y'all dumbass American niggas still pay a bitch just to come. Man, I ain't get that bitch nothing but 100, man, just to come, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all not paying me, nigga? I'm doing all the motherfucking translation. I'm making this shit happen, nigga. You niggas paying these bitches for their time, my nigga? Nah, y'all niggas need to start booking a nigga like me that's gonna speak up and tell a bitch, look here, bitch. A nigga already done paid for all this.
And without further ado, Goldie Mack is in the house.
I get before my show.
Goldie, you here, brother? You on stage? You live?
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
So Goldie,
I'm on stage, man. Give me the mic, baby. Let me grip this
Hey,
bitch.
you got the mic, man. You got the mic, man. Speak your truth, man.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
We're doing good, man. Happy to have you, man. What's going on with you?
All right. Yeah, I'm cool, man. Just chilling, man. Right now they got a festival coming, and man, that traffic right now, woof, coming out of Boca Grande, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta wait till nighttime to roll around. I'm telling y'all, it's a good spot to book in Boca Grande, so y'all ain't gotta leave that joint when y'all leave Hollywood Beach. Y'all can just be already in Boca Grande. Y'all ain't gotta. Wow, man, that traffic is for y'all listening, booking right now from to the 11th. Hey, book in Boca Grande, man. Because if you book anywhere else, you're going to be stuck in 3-hour traffic. What's up, though, baby?
Nah, it's all good. I used to stay in Boca Grande a lot, man. And Hollywood Beach is right across the street. We used to go across the street, do our thing, and come back to the hotel. Yeah, but that was back in 2015, though. I haven't been back since.
Hey, let me ask you a question about 2015. How was it like in 2015?
My God, bro. Bruh. Man, it was like, dude, action was about, what, $30? Peace League, $30. I mean, just food was $2. I mean, things was just mad cheap, easy. People were friendly. You didn't have to worry about someone trying to rob you, drug you, or none of that stuff, man. I could walk on the street with no issues, but now you can't even do that.
Yeah. It changed. That's life.
Yeah, man. Well, go ahead, Chris, you got you on the floor.
I know I gave a little bit of your background. I know you said you actually Moroccan, kind of born in Venezuela, lived in Houston, Texas.
Baytown, Texas.
What's that?
Baytown, Texas.
Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your background, how you ended up in Cartagena. Then let's go with what your tours are.
All right.
Background, brother, and give you the stage.
All right. Yeah, thought I was American. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the United States in Baytown, Texas. And shit, I was doing what a youngster was doing, hustling, grinding, pimping, macking, you know what I'm saying, stacking. And shit, I got jammed up. And when I went to jail, they put an immigration hold on me. And, I was like, back then I only thought they like deported Mexicans and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't no wetback. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the Mexicans, but that's what I said. I was like, man, I ain't no wetback, man. So shit, the motherfuckers deported my motherfucking ass. And the first time I went, I only stayed like 4 months. I ended up sneaking back into the United States. And I was in the suitcase and all that shit. Then I made it back to the United States, you know what I'm saying? Then I went to Miami, started doing my thing and shit. And got jammed up again, you know what I'm saying, with some IDs and shit. I had like 5 of them. I kept going to jail. And you got 24 hours to get out of jail, man, for them fingerprints come back. And every time I went to jail, I was out. You know what I'm saying? I called my bitch, you know what it is, coming to get me. She already know what name I'm under. You know what I'm saying? Then that ID done, I got to hit the man again. Drop another stack for another motherfucking ID. I was getting them hoes, but I was young. I was fast. I wanted to drive. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't sit in the back seat like, you know what I'm saying, the president. Shit, I had to be out there. You know what I'm saying? And they got me back and immigrate. Back in the feds. That's where I met my man at, baby.
Yeah, baby. I remember you showed me a picture of the Lambo. Some chick you had,
Yeah.
I think it was a Lambo. Wasn't it a chick with the Lambo?
Yeah. And the 550, all that shit. She should come up there and cap, man. Pulling up, everybody would call me pimp. Oh, yeah. You been there. She capping, she pulling up, man, but, that's all good. Man, I don't glorify that shit, man. I was just a young man, just, hustling, getting his money, That's all I knew. So, I was the best at everything I do.
You went to Venezuela and you was a brother who did not, I know when I met you, you ain't speak no kind of Spanish. Man, you made me
hey, that boy know. Hey, that's, man, I'm glad you here. Hey, I'm glad everything like it is, man, but I ain't on no Spanish. I tried to take it in the feds twice, but I got kicked out. So I was like, man, fuck this shit. I know myself, man. I say, I got to be there to learn that shit. I can't just learn some Spanish. Then I'm going to go back kicking it with some niggas and we talking English again. Man, I would forget that Spanish shit. So I was like, I know myself. So I say, I'm just going to wait till I get to Venezuela. And shit, I got to Venezuela. And I met a guy named David in immigration. And he was from Venezuela. And I knew that's why I ain't left yet, because I was waiting, because they don't deport a lot of Venezuelans. And I knew I was waiting for, when he said he was Venezuelan, I said, oh, we finna get deported. You know what I'm saying? I said, we gone like in 2 weeks. Then the next day they called us to go see the embassy. And we had to sign the papers and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was gone in 7 days. And I bring him up because I ain't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I got $5,000 in my pocket, cash, and a mouthful of diamonds and gold. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where to go. I'm in Venezuela the second time. I'm like, man, I can't go back, man. I got to learn Spanish, dog. I said, I can't go to jail, man. I ain't trying to do a second in that motherfucker, man. Nice. And I said, you know what? I'm going to transform Goldie Mack into the Latino Mack, man. You did. And that's what I did, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I went to Venezuela. I met the guy. He brought me to his family spot. I got to be in me, and I fucked up. And, man, 11 years later, man, great. It's still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Cartagena with gold tours, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Gold tours.
So anybody want to see it, I put all the description in there about his tours, his number, how you can reach him. He has his phone number on there, so it's all good. So Goldie, give me a little background. So you were in Venezuela. I played one of the videos. It looked like you got interviewed from somebody on in the Venezuela thing. How was Venezuela when you got there? Because the only reason I ask is we talked about, I think I called you one time. I got your number from your sister, and I called you down there, and you said, these bitches is bad. You was talking about how fine the Venezuelans were. So how was it there when you were there in Venezuela?
Hey, man. Hey, y'all, look, y'all motherfuckers think Cartagena popping, and like 75% chicks here is Venezuelan. So imagine what Venezuelans like. Man, I was there with that pure shit, man. Y'all getting that watered down shit, man. I was there with that pure shit, man. $1, man, to make them holler, man, for 15 minutes, man. $4, man, for an hour, man. I'm spending more money at McDonald's and Wendy's every day, man. I'm going over there eating triple baconators, man. You know what I'm saying? My bad to the Muslims, man. You know what I'm saying, man? But I was down there eating them triple baconators, man. And going back on the Viagra's, looking for another spot to go fuck fish for $1. I used to fuck 10 bitches a day, man. $10, man. Yeah, they used to call me $10. $10 make them up. Yeah, man. Hey, that shit was the best thing ever happened, man. If Venezuela never got fucked up, our gold tours would not exist. I would never ever came to Colombia. I would be in Venezuela, man.
So what made you move and it got messed up? So what was your transformation from Venezuela over to Colombia?
No, I went to Peru.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to Peru and shit. You know, I was there like 25 months.
Oh,
and then I came to
at that time when you went to Peru. Was your Spanish on?
My Spanish? Yeah. Man, I speak the same Spanish the first year I got here. My Spanish ain't really, you know what I'm saying? My Spanish good, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't every time they hear, they like, donde eres? I'm like, God damn, 11 years, you still gonna ask me where the fuck I'm from? My Spanish is Spanish, man, but now I don't speak it like how they speak it. When I speak it, it's still like, oh, where he from? You know what I'm saying? He not Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Then I just be like, shit, I'm from Brazil. That's why I speak it fucked. I'm from Brazil. I really speak another language. They don't even hear to know the truth. You know
Hey,
what I'm
Goldie.
saying? I know how to move.
Yeah, I actually went to Peru. I went to Peru back in 2017. I was in Lima, Peru. Had a great time out there, man. It was a little bit different, but
In Lima?
Yeah, Lima. I was in Miraflores.
Yeah, that's where I was at, Lima.
Yeah,
I was in Callao.
I stood out like a sore thumb, man. Everywhere I went, people were just staring me down, looking at me. I'm like,
They stare at you hard over there, man. Hey, they don't like black people, dog.
No.
And they don't like black. It took me like an hour to get a taxi. I'm cussing every motherfucker out.
I experienced that too.
God damn, I can't get a cab, man. I had to get on the bus with the
taxi
bill
situation
people, man.
I actually experienced the same taxi situation. It took me about 30 minutes to get a taxi, man. They would not stop for me, man. I'm like, damn.
I'm ready to pay extra double. I don't give a damn, man. Man, they would, yeah. Yeah, but Peru, I had the 4 seasons.
You went from Peru. How you end up in Colombia? Was Cartagena your first stop, or?
Yeah. My man, shout out to Leo Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? My man's, I know him from Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? We got deported. He got deported to Venezuela too. You know what I'm saying? I met him in Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? The plan was to come to Cartagena because, you know what I'm saying, he half Venezuela, half Colombia. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even like Colombia, but Venezuela was fucked up. So he was like, man, I'm gonna go to Colombia. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go to Colombia too. But when I got to Colombia, to Cúcuta, I was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go to Peru. I want to go a little farther. You know what I'm saying? So I went to Peru. Then I came up Ecuador. Then I went straight over there. You know what I'm saying? And it was like straight to Cartagena. He picked me up from the bus station, and I'm right here. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been in Cartagena now?
Huh?
How long have you been in Cartagena so far?
Like 3 years.
Oh man, you Cartagenan then?
Yeah, I'm Colombian, baby. I don't take Coco, man. Yeah, man. Goddamn right, man. So I'm just down here. I got a little tour agency. I just made it up. My man, Dwayne, man, and Dab Entertainment. I just told him to make me something. I just gave him a little idea, and shit, he came back with that. And he asked me if I liked it. I ain't even tell him. I went to go press up like 5 shirts, and I videoed them hoes. Say, nigga, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I just took off. You know what I'm saying? I just be promoting this shit as if I was a rapper. Because I like music, you know what I'm saying? I had rapper dreams, you know what I'm saying? So I just I'm a rapper, and Gold Tours is my record label, and I got to go promote every goddamn day. So I treat it like that, and that I'm good at marketing, you know what I'm saying? I put it on them chicks, you know what I'm saying? On the mangoes, baby, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the low mango, you did, and I just throw the Gold Tours on. Y'all see it on my Instagram and shit, I just got my YouTube and I speak that real shit. Everybody says real shit, but me, it's just me talking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's me every day without a camera. So they loving that shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I made a business out of it. You know what I'm saying? Self-made.
Let me give a shout out to Figuring Ish Out. He gives a salute to BMT doing his thing, so we like to hear that. So, Goldie, we got some people in here saying they coming to see you, man. Larry said, I met Leo. He used to live in Queens. I met him in the Clock Tower back in 2019. So people know who you're talking about. So, Goldie, before we get into anything deep, about the mangoes, the ninjas, the passport bros just coming down there, I want you to give a shout out to your tour company. So tell us what you do with the tours, I know you said you get the bottles, the bait, the boom. So go ahead and give us a spiel about your tour.
Man, I just make sure you know what I'm saying, you have a great vacation. I'm gonna pick you up from the airport, whatever you want, whatever you like, you're gonna have it right there on the spot. I'm gonna take you to go change your money up. I'm gonna take you to check in your spot. I got Airbnbs as well. Check in your spot. We're gonna go get everything you need from the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go get changed up, baby, and we're gonna go step out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you where's the hot spots at. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You just need to know where everything at. You know what I'm saying? It's way better when you with somebody that live in that country. A lot of people like, oh man, I ain't tapping in, man. That ain't about being scared or nothing, man. It's about being smart. Man, this dude down here, he speak our language. Oh, we rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? He know where everything at. He gonna do all the talking. You know what I'm saying? Because when they see y'all, they ching. They when they see me, they know, nigga, I want the regular price, nigga. Don't get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? In Spanish, that's what I'm telling them. You know what I'm saying? And they respect that. And I did it for so long now. They know I got a whole business down. So when I come through, they already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, you got a lot of people who renegades. They go down there. That's how they get jacked up on the price of the car, the taxi, the price
everything.
of food, price of mangoes, everything. And so they get somebody who on the ground there, somebody who take care of the tours, who can do it all for you. Because if not, you're going to waste a lot of time just fumbling around trying to say, well, where do I need to go? What I need to do? Oh, how much is this? How much? You fumbling around. It's good. So I think that's a good thing that you have a tour company. So it's almost like a one-stop shop. They can come to you and you're like, what do you need? I'm getting everything.
Yeah, boats. You can do the boats, the islands, the four-wheelers, the driving them little trucks, the excursion, the paintball guns. They got a lot of stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? People don't know. You know. It just people. They just Hollywood Beach, downtown, the club. People ain't going nowhere. It's a lot more than that, but ninjas do whatever,
Hey, Goldie, I want you to take some time to really talk about that, because I spoke about that, about how Cartagena has so much to offer besides Hollywood Beach, Delirium, Dolce Vita. Talk about what Cartagena has to offer, because again, a lot of guys don't really see Cartagena. They only see the clock tower and Hollywood Beach. They don't see nothing else. Like, what do you offer that they could actually see Cartagena?
Man, you go riding, and we go on a city tour, a real city tour. Not that bus. That bus don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on that bus one time. I would never get on that bus, and never advise people to get on that bus. You know what I'm saying? That party bus or whatever, that shit is super whack. You know what I'm saying? With me, we could rent a little van, and we could go ride and see the real city. And see the real local people, the baddies, the mangoes, you know what I'm saying? The mangoes for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're American, you know what I'm saying? So
Goldie, I've been in the city, like the real city Cartagena, man. It's gully. And a lot of people don't really see it, but also too, you could really see some good stuff and have a great time for the cheap. So I'm glad that you're able to take people outside of the clock tower and they can see the real city of Cartagena, because there's a lot to see and do. And plus, man, a lot of the best talent is in the city, outside of the clock tower. People don't know about that. They just stuck on stupid on the clock tower and Delirium and Dolce Vita. Dude's overpaying. It's like, bro, just if you know somebody like Goldie, he could take it to the real spots outside the city. And trust me,
where the Colombians, you know what I'm saying, buying mangoes at.
Yeah,
where the Venezuelans buying mangoes at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been there, and that's why I laugh with these clowns going on there with the fake gold chain, all these jewelry on, the man purse on, overdoing it. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to do all that in Colombia. And I kind of like the fact that you mentioned about you could just come to Colombia, go to Walmart, get some white tees, get you some shorts, some Chuck Taylors, and that's it. That's all you need. You don't need no Louis Vuitton, none of that crap, man.
You don't got to go on the beach showing your kicks off. And I be seeing that a lot, like, y'all dudes, man, get some flip-flops, man. Get the fake one. You could buy it when you get down here. You know what I'm saying? 25, 50 pesos max.
Gold, I work Chuck Taylors, man. Chuck Taylor, white tee, and some shorts. That's it, man. And you go out there and you could experience the culture, the food, the people of Colombia by just looking regular. Now, if you're trying to go out there with your man purse across your chest, wearing your Yankee hat, because I'm from New York, New York folks got to be seen and heard all the damn time. You could go out there and really have a great time. But the thing is, people want to be seen. And it's something about American dudes. They want to be seen and heard. They want to talk loud. They want to hold up the bar. And it's just like, dude, you don't need to do all that, man. It's stupid. You don't need to. And I think, too, a lot of dudes have this scarcity mindset when they travel. They think that they got to hold up the block, and that's all they got. Not knowing that, bro, you go one block left, one block right, it's a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah. Goldie, I want to hit on some subjects. I want to knock them off because of the things I've seen. So number one, I want to talk about the boat tours. And I want to talk about that because I was going to go down there and I heard the same thing that you just talked about. Brothers wanted to get some girls to go onto the boat, and the girls was trying to charge $100 just to get on the boat. And I'm like, they charge $100. Or what they were saying was, I get paid by the hour. So they was trying to charge $100 an hour to get on the boat just to be with you. And I was like, bro, y'all spending $1,000 just to have the chicks on the boat. You ain't touched it. You ain't did that. You still give them the drinks. So please, can you address this for these?
Now, Goldie, before you say anything, Goldie, let me chime in on this, and then I'm gonna let you speak, Goldie.
Yeah.
Fearless. When I was doing Cartagena back from 2015, 2019, you didn't have to do none of that, man. They were just happy to be with you. They were happy just to hang out.
That's how they need to be.
Now it's completely different. It's complete. Goldie, you got the floor, man. Take it over, man.
Yeah, it's because they shot a dummy and somebody accepted it, and you know what I'm saying, and that they fucked it up. That's how they fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Everything would have been how it's supposed to be. In Venezuela, it was $1. They coming way over here. These mangoes talking $99 more. I'm telling them in Spanish, man, you better take that little money they trying to give you, man. You know what you was charging in Venezuela. I'm from Venezuela too, man. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Say that. But from what I heard, and maybe the group chat can back me up, and I know maybe Canal can back it up, is the girls down there got a union. And they say, you know, here's the price. Here's our union. We done unionized. And here's the price for everybody.
Yeah, they got their prices in Delirium. Space got their own price. Dolce Vita got their own price. I know a girl in Dolce Vita talking about her time start right there. Right when you accept it in Dolce Vita, I'm like, what the fuck? We at the club 3-4 hours, man. He already 400 in his pocket. I'm like, man, hold on, man. What's going on? That's why I'm stepping up. Like, fellas gotta come on, man. Like, they can't do that, man. They in a poor country. I'm not saying use them, but this a third world country, man. That's too much money. You know what I'm saying? They get, man, they don't even know how to manage that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit spun as soon as it hit their hand. You know what I'm saying? And they be broke in the morning. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes got to stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. A girl see a spot, you can chunk her a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get the mango for the man. Like they be accepting it right there. They shoot a crazy number. They're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Then they hold a hand. Then they fuck it up right there. So once they hold her hand, man, she like, got him.
Exactly. This is my analogy on that. I've traveled to a lot of Latin countries, South America, Central America. So let's just say Mexico.
Yeah. You
know, you go and you see this glass here. And you be like, well, how much is that? And I'm like, that's $30. You're like, $30? I ain't paying $30. And I'm like, oh, brother, just give me 20. Like 20? Man, that's still high, man. You know, I can get that in the States for like, 15. So I don't want to come here and pay 15. They'd be like, all right, man, I tell you what, just give me 10. So you went from $30 asking price to $10 paying price. Now, what I seen down there is the same thing. If you want to negotiate for buying some mangoes, they say $150. And the dude be like, $150? That's all? I'm gonna pay you. And I'm like, bruh, that's just the price.
Fearless. You got guys that literally they trying to outbid the other dude.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen in front of my face happen so many times. That's crazy.
That happened a whole lot.
Expand on that, Goldie. Expand on the price. Who messed up the price? These passport bros going down there. Tell me what you seeing on the ground floor.
Once that COVID let up and they say you could travel to Colombia, that's when it fucked up. All them guys came down here for that shit, that balling shit, all them checks they was getting, they just was coming down here. It didn't even matter. That right there fucked it up. That fucked it up hard, man. That's what make these girls, they in a group chat. That's why, like, girl, these mangoes, they even out 50, 100 for these mangoes, girl. That's why when you go in, that shit overcrowded. They not even hold. They just trying to get some money and get back on the bus and go back home, man. You know what I'm saying? They just heard the American black niggas down here. You know what I'm saying? They they giving this out for the mangoes. That's in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? What? So that's why this shit is packed.
So
that's, and you know what? I want to co-sign what Goldie just said. I've seen those chat receipts, and they're saying the same exact thing what Goldie just mentioned. They're saying that the black dudes are the one that's willing to pay the amount of money because they feel like they want to overcompensate something, and it's just kind of weird because the white guys are not paying that.
That's my question, Goldie. Is it the passport brother? Is it the brothers? Because they always say passport brothers can be white dudes, Asian dudes, and they go down there. Is it the black men from the United States messing up the price? Or is it
You know, the white boys and the Asians already gonna pay their price. You know what I'm saying? The brothers them can't even compete with them. They gonna be them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They might, you know what I'm saying, give a girl that much just to sit down with. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm speaking on. The brothers coming down there. That's who fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? That's why them kids be just on. You don't see all them kids. They be on the brothers, man. They know that's who gonna give them that money. You know what I'm saying? They know they tricking the bitches. Even tell them, yeah, give it in Spanish. Yeah, ask him. He gonna give it to you. He got some money. He lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm there listening to all this shit, man. I'm keeping them kids away from me because them kids be trying to slide in your pocket. That's why I got the bag. You know, get y'all motherfucking ass away from me. If they mamas teach them, man, them kids out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all fucking it up, man. And we could change right now, man. For 2024, man, y'all got to stay down with one price. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, I'm telling you, men got to have a group chat, a clock tower group chat for men. I'm telling you, if you come to Cartagena, hey, I'm going to run that motherfucker. Y'all just got to stay strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand up. Even though they deported my ass, I still feel American. So I'm going to stand up. But y'all just got to stay strong, man, on the price. I don't care how good she look, how much she going to swallow all that cum and all that. That's what fucking up. Giving the tips and shit more than what he gave. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but I don't understand giving a tip for some mangoes. But there's brothers who do that. I'm not understanding that.
Why you got to pay taxi for the mangoes? You just made your money. You pay your own taxi.
Oh, that's what they do. They include the mango in that.
They tell you got to pay for the taxi too.
Yeah, they started doing that back in 2019, including taxi fee. So it's like, yeah, they'll put the taxi fee included, and plus they'll give you an outrageous like amount. Like, nah, it doesn't cost that much, but dudes will still pay
where you
for
going? Bearing kid, bitch. Excuse me, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, they be like, come on, man. Stop lying that shit up the street, man. You gotta take these 8 pesos. You better get out of here. See, they mad when they see gold tours because I'm speaking Spanish and English. I run the conversation. I run the room.
Hey, Goldie, I have a question to ask you, man. Why is that a lot of these YouTubers are not talking about the stuff that you talking about? Like it's like you don't hear that about all the negative stuff that happens in Cartagena. It's like you only hear about the
not here long enough, man. They just around here just blogging, trying to get some views and going to the next state and city, man. I'm down here. I live down here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm deported. I can't go back to the States. As far as I go to the airport, outside waiting for y'all to come. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, so I'm down here. You know, I'm gonna tell the real because you know I see it. You know what I'm saying? I deal with it every day, so that's why it's different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you to keep subscribe and share and like and all that. I'm just talking and uploading.
So if I came down and I booked with you, you can negotiate a better price for mangoes, for drinks, for me going on tours, because you're Colombian. You can get a good price for me for all of that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Not Colombian, but yeah.
I got you.
Well, let me ask you this. Goldie, let me ask you a question. Is there a price difference between a Colombian and a Venezuelan?
What you said?
Is there a price difference between the two, between the Colombian and Venezuelan?
The mangoes. Shit, yeah. They be like the Venezuelans fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these mangoes cost more till y'all came down here and give them these cheap mango prices. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
They kind of be beefing, you know what I'm saying, on the cool.
So the Venezuelans and the Colombians kind of going at it over, they competing against each other.
Yeah. They like, nah, they doing it too cheap. They fucking it up.
So another thing is, you said brothers should just go to Walmart, get their shirts, get they Chuck Taylors. But one thing we want to discuss, we just did a show this week about brothers having no travel insurance. And they go out of town, they wearing this gold, they doing something crazy, and they getting killed. And there's no way to bring them home because they don't have anything. So tell me about the do's and don'ts of going down to Colombia wearing some gold chains or watching or flashing or doing something like that. You know, because I seen you in your video, you got the good fake, it's fake gold, but you're walking around and you feel safe. What's the difference in the brothers coming from the United States doing the same thing? What's the warning you can give them? How they messing this up?
Off top, it could be 100% fake. You from America, they not thinking ain't nothing fake in America. They not thinking it's poverty in America. They not thinking it's bums on the street in America. So when they see that bitch real. When they see me, they say, man, that shit, man, Goldie play it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they say, man, Goldie play it. Yeah, I know where Goldie bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? With me, it's love, baby. When they see, you know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. That's why I say don't wear it, because this, at the end of the day, it's still a third world country, a poor country. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Y'all just seeing that shit, the tourist shit, so they thinking they good. It really ain't good, because all he got to do, the pistol just right up the street. All he got to just hit him on WhatsApp. That nigga, that pistol y'all pulling up in downtown, y'all hit the wrong corner. It them like there ain't no cameras right there. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, fuck up and call me after they done got fucked up. Damn, Goldie, I should have hit you, man. Man, they robbed me last night. And, man, you know how many calls I got like that, man? For real, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, how much you charge, man? Yeah, I ain't telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, to check in and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? You could have just went the right way. I would just, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do, I just show you around one good day, one to 2 days. You straight.
So
I'm going to show y'all the spots, and that day you good. I got personal drives. You ain't got to worry about all that other shit. Uber do work, so, you know, you do Uber. Fuck them taxis.
What do you suggest? If I'm an American brother, I'm a passport bro, I'm coming down there, do I leave the gold at home? What do I leave at home? And why wouldn't you wear gold? I mean, I know it's third world country. And you said in one of your videos, right around the corner, the dude got killed wearing a gold chain. So if you can talk about that and then talk about what I shouldn't do when I'm down there. You know, I seen a lot of brothers getting arguments, you know, crazy stuff. So tell me some do's and don'ts. Gold, talking to girls.
Yeah, all you do is just leave it at home, man. You can just put on a regular G-Shock or whatever, and you good. Your little Apple Watch or whatever y'all got, you know what I'm saying? You good. You don't need to bring the flashy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come just with your money, you know what I'm saying, and your little credit card. You can use your credit card at all the restaurants, the bars. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let them take your credit card. Make them bring the machine to you. You know what I'm saying? And shit, hey, don't be arguing. You know what I'm saying? The price is the price. Negotiate the price first. That's what you got to do. Negotiate the price first.
So you know, you've been to the U.S., Goldie. You know how it is. You in H-Town. Say we in H-Town. A brother trying to rob me. I'm like, brother, you ain't taking my gold. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to do that.
Nah. Here in the third world country, just give it to him, man.
Just give it to him.
Just give it to him. In a third world country, man. You in a third world country, man. You trying to get back home. These people not looking at, they looking like he's American. Fuck him. I need it now. You seen what they did with old buddy with that chain. You know what I'm saying? He ain't asked questions. You know what I'm saying?
So is there a lot of,
leave that at home?
Is there a lot of cartel? I know, you know, Colombia was known for like Pablo Escobar, a lot of the drug. So is there a lot of cartel and in there? A lot of gang activity. What's going on in Cartagena on the ground?
Yeah, shit. I ain't even gonna speak on that, man. But you know that shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere the same. That's all I'm gonna say. Everywhere the same. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to Cartagena, don't put your guards down because you see a pretty face with a nice shape. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You still have your guards up in the States. They need to be up right here. You know what I'm saying? All it is some Spanish chicks that's ready. You know what I'm saying? As long as you paying buying them mangoes, you know what I'm saying, for their price, that's all they worried about. They not worried about what you can come down here and flip flops. You know what I'm saying? In a fanny pack. That's it. You can walk in the club with it.
The big thing in Medellin is they drugging the dudes, then taking their money, you know, with Dragon's Breath or something. They drug them, taking their money. How do you protect the dude from that? And how should the guys protect themselves from that?
Don't let the girls get up on you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's rule number one. She don't need to be all up on you. And number two, man, like when you get a girl, man, tell her to go shower, man. Cause this how they be getting them. They be putting it right there on their breasts, on their titties. Cause they know you gonna go suck them titties. They got your ass. Woo, you done. Yeah, so don't do that shit. And if you got a drink, man, don't set it down. If you set it down, don't even pick it back up. Just buy another one. Just charge that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep your shit and just watch your drink because they slick. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just don't set your drink down. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it in your hand, man. And don't put the guards down. That's it, man. Don't let all that shit, you know what I'm saying, fuck you up.
I think that's what come down there and they see this Venezuelan with this long black hair, this ass, these titties, and they in paradise. You know, they haven't had a girl like that before, and they don't know what to do. So I know what you used to do back in Houston. You used to have you on that game. How is that mentality to be like, man, this is what I used to do. I was on this and I was selling it, and now I'm looking at these brothers buying it, and they just, you know, that comprehension that I can't believe these brothers would overpay or do this. What's that difference in those?
That's why I be so mad. You know what I'm saying? I be in my feelings. I'm gonna be real. Cause I'm like, man, you serious? Now I get to see the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes really fucked up. Man, men fucked up, man. Men weak in them up, man. What? He's a sucker, man. I'm telling you, I'm like, man, that's not how you do it. That's why I be talking on YouTube. Cause I'm really trying to like, yo, you ain't got to do all that lame ass shit. You know, like when you go home, just go home. You know what I'm saying? Like all that Western Union poppy, man. Come on, dog. These bitches not worried about you, man. Soon as you leave, she might be back door and picking up another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, y'all chill out, man.
We got R. Graham asking you how much you gonna charge to marry Anna at the clock tower.
Anna.
I don't know. I'm just following them.
Yeah. Anna. Man, it's like 50 Annas, dog. You gotta be specific, man. Down here, you gonna get like your phone, your shit gonna be like it's gonna be a lot of names. You gotta have Anna 1, Anna 2, Anna 3, you know, Paola 5, Paola 6. Hey boy, you gonna be on it. You know what I mean? So you gotta be specific, player.
I got a question from a you know, a Mack from way back, as we used to say with you, Goldie. When I was there with some brothers, they met a mango and they swore, you know, I guess the girl's going on some tourist visa to US, and it was just like, oh, she's bad. She's coming to the US. How you feel about that? What's your thing on trying to wife up a mango?
Oh shit. Boy, hey, you know how many dudes I met, man, over 3 that thought the girl was gonna go down there and get with him. Like that, man. That girl called coach, man. The mango's out there loose, man. The mango's like, what? I get to America? Fuck him. I'm at the US. I'm on the USD. For this mango, it's gonna be straight USD. Never more pesos. You know what I'm saying? So that's the wrong thing to do, man. You have to lock in the crib, like really put locks. If you want to lock the mangoes up, man, you have to have locks on the doors, man, and the windows and shit, man. You can't do that to no mango, man.
But let's just say down there. So I this is what we find out and what I've seen. A lot of brothers go down there, and I'm gonna say R. Graham, he said Sarah, sister Anna. I don't know what that means, if you know what that means. But a lot of brothers go down there and they meet this girl. And they like, man, you know, Maria is fine as hell. I ain't never met a girl like Maria. She took me to go see her family. You know, I'm in love. She love me. We good to go. You know, and I got to. Her mama's sick. I got to send her some money, but she loved me. Even though I met her and I paid, you know, for her. But what's that like? What's that game like? Can you school the brothers on how that works? Since you down there and you see Maria all the time, and you know, I'm saying Maria, my girlfriend. I'm in love with Maria. What's the truth about Maria?
Hey, yeah, man, a lot of Maria. But that right there, man, if it makes you happy, but just know that when you're not there no more in the flesh, man, it's another, you know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. And you go back and she gonna go to you and you know what I'm saying, be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both have fun, and y'all both in love and all. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But just know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like when she do some hoe ass shit, remember that's a hoe, man. That mango's a hoe, man. That mango been opened up already, man. They already bitten to that mango. That's what that, you know what I'm saying? As long as the brother understand that, man, you good, baby. Fall in love with that mango, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to block Zika. He said Maria love him. Me and him got to fight over Maria now. You know.
What happened?
Somebody in the chat, Zeke said Maria loves him, and I'm saying, brother, nah, Maria's mine. She mine, and I'm laughing because I know a lot of brothers that are like that. They get with a girl and they swear she loved me, and we try to tell them, she not yours. It's just your turn. You know that.
That's it.
She not yours.
And when you go down there, Maria gonna be there for you. Maria gonna pick your ass up. Maria gonna give you that A1 treatment. But when your ass leave, nigga, Maria's doing what she doing with you with another mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. But as long as you know that, and it ain't, and you know, as long as when you go down there, or when you call, she ain't disrespecting you. Could call. She gonna video you, whatever, all that shit. I done seen 1,000 times. Bitches be at mansions with niggas and hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? The mother go get in a quiet spot, boy, the mangoes and fool you, boy. Yeah. I had to talk to my man right quick. Back to party. All that, nigga. All that. The mangoes, man. You better watch out for the mangoes, man.
So I know before we talked about the dudes. So this is my perception. You know, that I can't say all passport bros because that's just not it. I know you went in on them, but it seems that the brothers who go down there now are just a different breed than when like Kanal went down there. The brothers who go down there now, they got a different mentality. So how do you see the mentality, you know, from a younger generation to this older generation, that the guys that's going down there, how are they living? Is it reckless? Because I got my own opinion, but I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, they coming down here super reckless. I seen a guy, you know what I'm saying, we was chopping it up. He was like, man, I came in with 10 bands. A lot of them just be talking, but I'm just saying, look how reckless this is. He came down here on a Monday. I think it's Thursday. I think he go home the next day. Thursday or Friday, I forgot. But he said he spun 6 bands. How?
On what? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out on what.
Yeah, man, like, well, boy, that's some crazy mango. Like, you was living it up. So I was like, I be hearing a lot of dudes with them same stories. And I'm like, man, y'all crazy. Like, come down here, like, put the money in my hand. I'll take care of everything. That's what y'all want. I'll get all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys be too reckless. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they never seen nothing like this. They can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, believe it. You know what I'm saying? This shit down here and it ain't gonna stop. So when you come down, you ain't gotta be reckless, man. You come down and have a nice trip. That's a lot of trips. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. If I'm a guy and I want to come down there, how much money should I bring? If I just want to have a decent time, you know, I just want to have a decent time, have a good vacation, enjoy myself for like 3 or 4 days. You know, what should I be bringing down there? Since the guy brought 6 bands, that seemed like a lot.
Yeah, you could just bring 3, and you still going home with money. You know what I'm saying? Just bring it, just to have it. Rather have more than a little. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to run out. I've seen a lot of guys run out, call it back home. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get them cash apps. You know, I've seen a lot of those. You know what I mean?
So do you plan to stay in Cartagena, or have you been to Medellin or some other place? Do you think it's a better environment in Cartagena than other places in Colombia? And have you been to other places in Colombia?
I've been to a few places, but not for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been right here in Cartagena. Right now, I'm just going to be in Cartagena. I'm stationed in Cartagena until something else happens. You know what I'm saying? So, but for right now, I'm being in Cartagena. I don't see nothing else right now at this moment. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna try to get my passport and you know what I'm saying, dip off somewhere else. But right now, business is good. So it's like, why leave? You know what I'm saying? My mind not even thinking about where I'm gonna go next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know we talked behind the scenes, but just to let y'all know, and this ain't saying nothing bad about you. Goldie talk rough, but he know his business. So he might say this, he might say that, but he on the ground and he really know his business. So don't let the facade or the way he talks fool you in any way. You want to have somebody, especially, you know, I think that's what the Passport Brother system was supposed to be about, Goldie. It was supposed to be about, I travel somewhere and I'm there and I tell the other guys coming after me, hey guys, these are things you can do. This is where you should eat. This is where you should go. This is what you need to be careful of. That was what it was supposed to be about. And so I think that's what you are. That's what we tried to do, but they don't listen to us. They just say, you know, I'm going to do my own thing. So I think it's important to have somebody like you, especially for a newcomer coming down there, or somebody who's already been, because if you come down there, and I know people like Canal said, they go to the same spots. It's like they do a circle. The Watchtower, the Clock Tower, Dulce V. It's like they don't go anywhere out but inside the wall city. So I think it's important to have somebody like you in their corner to help them out, to show them to navigate, to make them really have a good time. I think that's what's so important, because if I spend most of my time trying to negotiate, I don't know where to go, and it's sad because we just had a podcast, and this gets into money for you, Goldie. We just had a podcast about brothers scared to spend $25 or $50 just to buy some travel insurance, so if something happens, they can get them back. Do you find that brothers willing to spend $200 on a mango, but scared to tip you $25?
Yeah.
How's that? How do we reconcile? You know, you pay for good service. Zeke said he don't need a tour guide. Tell a brother why you need a tour guide. I want you to promote that. Why would a brother need to come to you? Why would he need a tour guide?
Because he there, man. He live there. He where you going to, he be there every day. So whatever you need, everything gonna be more easy. Sometimes they be thinking because they speak a little Spanish, they got it. Man, when y'all speak out Spanish, they extra dollar signs in they are. They like, oh yeah. Oh.
So basically Zeke double paying. He got bands in his pockets. He paying double. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He rich. He rich. Yeah, it's nothing to him. That's what they always say. That's what the tricks say. That's their favorite slang, what the tricks be saying. They be like, what they say, oh, it's nothing, man. I got money, man. It don't even matter, man. Mm-hmm. You should be coming flying way down here buying mangoes for that price. You should have stayed in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You don't fly way over here, man, to get mangoes for that price, and they grow the mangoes here. So that's like going to Mexico getting expensive Corona and tequila.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to chime in on this. And shout out to Zeke for the super chat, man. I appreciate that $1.99. Any donation you guys give, we appreciate it. Zeke is an advanced traveler, so for him to talk all that shit he's talking, he's an active traveler. So it's like, of course, he has. Yeah. So I mean, Zeke. Yeah. I mean, Zeke is on a different level compared to most black men who are traveling. I say this: if this is your first time going to a country, book a tour guide. If this is your first time, now after the second, third trip, you don't need a tour guide, but your first time going, make sure you take care of your security guard at your hotel, your Airbnb. Make sure you book a tour guide, because again, these people are advanced. They know how to maneuver in these countries. So pay for those tour guides if this is your first time going. Now, this is your 10th time going to a particular country. Yeah, you don't need a tour guide. But for your first time, newbie, fresh, rookie, pay for that tour guide. Because again, trust me, that tour guide could save your life.
And I would just not really disagree with you, Kanal, but example, you go down there in January 2023, and now you want to go back in January 2024, things may have changed. So it's good, even if you're not paying a tour guide, it's good to have somebody like Goldie
No,
or something. Just to
you know
say,
what? To be honest, my last trip for 2022, last year, I paid for a tour guide.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for a tour guide to book me for the place at Bora Bora Beach Club, to take me to all the exclusive places. I was tired of the Hollywood Beach. I was tired of the Delirium and Dolce Vita. I paid for a tour guide to take me to like exclusive spots. Like, yo, I want to go where the locals go. And that's what I was able to do. I was able to do activity like the volcano. I was able to do Palenque. When I drove out to the small black town, you know, I paid for that tour guide. Now, again, for someone who actually first time traveling, wherever country you go to, go ahead and pay that tour guide, man. Take care of your security guard. Take care of the people that's taking care of you. Because trust me, if you get caught in the jam, they're gonna watch out for you. And I'm speaking from experience.
Goldie, I'm sorry I didn't ask you this. Are you feeling okay, my brother? You okay? Reason I asked, I seen a video. It seemed like you was on a cruise ship or boat, and it got hit from behind. You okay? I don't see no whiplash. Tell me about what happened, man. Go ahead. I seen you on the boat.
Yeah, man, I had a big group down here, like 50 people. So we on like 3 boats. And the boat, I wasn't on that boat. And it was just more girls than guys on that boat. And they just kept giving the dude shots that was driving the boat, man. Like, I'm like, yo, this dude don't even drink, man. Y'all tripping. But it's the girl birthday, and they lit, you know? So he was just happy because he was on the boat with just all the chicks, you know what I'm saying? Majority of the chicks. And he forgot that motherfucker, that the thing went, like, you know what I'm saying? How they moved that motherfucker to drive. He forgot it was on drive. He just put his elbow on the whole relaxer. And oh man, they like, dude, I was like, man, shut up, man. Y'all get out my line. You know, y'all motherfucker trying to talk. And boom, I said, oh, shut up. What the fuck going on? I say, man, this bitch real dead. I say, oh, they were trying to warn me because I was sitting at the edge of the boat. Man, that shit, that was crazy, man. The drunk dude, man, they had to get another motherfucker to drive that shit, man. He was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Drinking, driving and drinking. Don't what they say? Drinking and driving, man. Don't do that shit.
So I want to understand. You said one thing that the guys, and I seen, they go down there and they pay to have the girls on the boat. They pay to do that. What is the rule? You know, if I want to go down there and I say, hey man, I'm gonna rent a boat and I like to have 3 or 4 girls with me. I like to have some drinks. Should I be paying them $100, $200 just to get on the boat with me?
No, hell no. You just got to tell them that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need Goldie. That's why you need Gold Tours right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Goldie going to let them know, look here, nah, we're not doing that, mommy. You know what I'm saying? We giving you this. That costs too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? You just meet me in Cologne. I got you. You want me to give you that price? Don't just meet me in Cologne. You know what I'm saying? Start telling them that. But yeah, no, don't do that, fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to say you gonna stay on the boat with us and you stayed from last night, you know what I'm saying, the whole day, and we you know what I'm saying, we eating these motherfuckers, we busting these mangoes down, you know what I'm saying, on the boat, you know, if we on a big yacht, then you can pay that. But just getting on the boat, just to party and spend my money, you mangoes want to jump on the jacuzzis, you know what I'm saying, they want lobsters, all that costs, you know what I'm saying, and we like, man, I ain't doing nothing. Nah, fella, you ain't got to do that, man. Y'all just got to start speaking. Even if y'all ain't got Gold Tours, man, start speaking. Start telling them, nah, oh, man, I got this. What you talking about? Nah, I could give you this. I chunk you something, you know what I'm saying? Come kick it, but just, nah.
Now in the States, I see a lot of dudes talk that game. You know, I tell a chick this, I tell her that, where she can go. But they seem to fold up when they get down there, man. What's the problem with these dudes trying to be hard when they come here and they come down there and just fold? What happened?
It's because they these mangoes be so sweet. These mangoes be so sweet. They never had that. Poppy, they never got told that before. She don't give a damn you fat, you skinny. It's just Poppy normal in the house. So when she said to y'all, you know what I'm saying, they like, ooh, she called me Poppy. No, she called it everybody to her brother, everybody Poppy, man. You know what I'm saying? So they get, you know what I'm saying? They see that beautiful face and they like, oh man, she's so innocent. No, she's not. How is she innocent? She's a demon. She comes here after 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of the mangoes. You know, at the mango tree, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you think it's just we get so you've been in the States, so you had the chicks in the States. What do you think the difference is the American? Because you know the way the passport brother whole thing started was guys were saying we're tired of the way we're being treated in the States. We don't have any type of traditional women. We want to leave the States to go down to Latin American countries to meet some women. So
yeah.
in the States, what do you think the difference is from dating in the States to dating down there in Latin America or like in Colombia?
Shit, it don't take much. It's flooded. It's flooded with mango. And over here it don't take much to get get some mangoes. In the States you gotta do a lot. You know what I'm saying? In the States you gotta do a lot. Here you ain't gotta do nothing. I was in Venezuela buying girls hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? But it was so easy just walking in and paying $1 for a mango. You know, you feel me? It was, you know what I'm saying? This South America, man. These girls really starving. Y'all just be fooled because the mango be so dressed up. You know what I'm saying? They hurting. They hoping they get chose, man. So they go stay in some AC and hot water and somebody cooking in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
A nice hotel with AC, hot water, new sheets. That's a whole new experience for them.
A whole new experience. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to play spades with y'all with the cards up, man. But y'all thinking I'm playing maybe being too aggressive, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all might be taking notes, window shopping. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like, man, these girls suffering, man. You know what I'm saying? Suffering. They missing meals, man. And y'all thinking they over here. Go ahead.
I know you're not in the States, so some things you may not know. But there was a list going around about the 25 places you can't take a girl on the first date. Applebee's, Cheesecake Factory. You know, how is that happening in Venezuela? There girls that say, "Oh, no, I can't go here on the first date. Or you can't take me there." Is that the same?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I'm gonna tell you and everybody watching. The girl I got right now to this day, where I met her at, where I took her, McDonald's breakfast, man. That's luxury, dog. That's luxury. You laughing? That's luxury.
No, I'm laughing because I hope you got a Happy Meal at least, right?
One of them little breakfast McGriddle shit, you know, McMuffin, you know what I'm talking about? Some coffee, a hash brown. You did, yeah, man.
I'm with you because I just had this conversation. Chad Ochocinco, which is he's a famous football player. He makes a net worth about 15 million. They asked him, would you take a girl on a date for 300? He's like, 300 American dollars? You must be crazy. And he took his girl. He a millionaire. His first date with his girl was to McDonald's. That's why I'm laughing. It just seemed like the brothers don't have no game and they trying to spend as much money as they can to take them.
See, I got stripped down from everything, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I had to start from the bottom, build all the way up, and I started seeing, man, hold on, man, men do too much. You know what I'm saying? Men be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you ain't got to do a, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. A lot of people they not even they self. You know, they wake up every day, man, they not even they self. They not even looking in the mirror and looking directly at they self. You know what I'm saying? That's why these men fucked up. They listen up. Saying like, hey, man, y'all doing too much, man. Y'all could come down here, man. Hey, boy, this the mangoes, you know what I'm saying? The mango world. You know what I'm saying?
My question is, you said it's the mango world. You said, brothers come down there for this. But let's just say I'm a different kind of brother. I've seen Latin American. I love them women, whether they Venezuelan, Colombian, that long hair, them hips. I want to find me a good woman. I want to get married and I want to have me a girlfriend. Is that possible down there? And where do I find her at?
You don't find that at the clock tower.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find that at the clock tower. But hey, you can't find it if you go out to the city and go out to where them girls working, where regular girls working. You know what I'm saying? She in the malls, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Walk to the mall and go, you know what I'm saying? Holler at some regular girls. But hey, money right now in 2023, money do strange things for a piece of change, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like I said, you gotta lock in the crib with locks inside the door, man. You gotta have cameras in that motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? Other than that, dog, just, you know what I'm saying, bust your nuts, man, and keep counting your bucks, dog. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's for real, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have one you have feelings for, but just know when you can't see her no more, you know what I'm saying? Anything's possible, man. I didn't see it, man. So I'm seeing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only trust it as far as you feel, man.
It's possible for me to find love or fall in love if I'm not living there.
What'd you say?
Since I don't live in Cartagena, so is it basically almost impossible to find a good girl without living there, or how would I go about finding me a good Latina?
Shit, it's better you be down here hands on, but on the internet and all that shit, hell no, you ain't gonna find shit on the internet. You gonna find a scam. I need something. It's so always I need something
down there, or what? Everybody.
Yeah, find the mangoes and shit. Tinder cool, man. It's just another formula. You know what I'm saying? Of her selling her mango, but her mango gets sold.
So I'm not finding love on Tinder. I'm just finding some mangoes on Tinder.
Oh, look on Tinder. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Tinder is the started there very low. The clock tower, man. The internet clock tower.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I want to bring anybody up who want to have some questions for you. If they want to say anything, anybody might want to have a conversation, let me know. Kanal, maybe if you can put the link in the chat. Anybody who want to ask Goldie some questions.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll drop the link.
More about
if anyone have any questions, man, we're dropping the link, guys. Again, come in, speak your piece. If you got something against what we said and you want to, go against Goldie, here's your chance, man. If you feel like you got a whole different perspective of what Goldie's saying, come join the live and, join the conversation, man. So I'm dropping the link right now. Speak your piece. I'll tell you this right now. For someone who's been going to Cartagena since 2015, what 8 years strong, I could speak on Cartagena. I've done it. I've given guys intel about Cartagena before it became, the hot spot. So everything what Goldie is saying is on point, man. It's just like, guys, just check your feelings at the door. Go out there, have a good time, but just be smart in how you move. Correct. Just drop the link. Zeke, man, if you feel like you got something to say, bro, hey, jump on, man. Zeke, I just dropped the line, man. I know you're a good talker, man. So come on in, join the conversation.
Man, go ahead and talk, baby. I know you. You know I got your WhatsApp.
Yeah, Zeke, come on, Zeke, man. You always talk your shit on these WhatsApp groups, man. Come on and join the conversation, man.
I think Zeke got mad at me because I got Maria. Maria from me.
Man, I got Maria right there in the room changing. You feel me? She's gonna come out with that tour outfit. You did.
That's crazy.
And by the way, guys, the video that I'm showing is the volcano. I did the mud experience, man. It's a one of a kind experience, guys. If you ever in Cartagena, make sure to come out.
The mud.
Yeah, go out there and just experience the whole mud experience, man. I took my drone out there, had the opportunity to take some friends out there. That was their first time in Colombia, so they really enjoyed themselves. And hey, there's nothing wrong with inviting friends, men and women, to Colombia. Colombia has a lot to offer besides one typical thing. All right, so I see we got Buck Travel on the backstage. I'm about to bring you on. Speak your piece. Yo, what's up, Buck Travel? What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Salute.
Yeah, man. We got Goldie Mack. We got Goldie Mack on the floor, man. So speak your piece. What do you got to say?
Hey, he's spitting facts, man. You know, even though he might be harsh, but he's actually spinning facts. You know, sometimes they always say the truth is harsh. You know, so what he's doing is actually spinning facts. I mean, he's providing some helpful tips. You know, for first timers, book that trip with him, man. It was really helpful. He knows his shit. But I've been to Colombia many times, more directly at Medellin. And I knew back then, even as a first timer, I did my own due diligence about the prices and all that. And I wasn't gonna overpay what they were asking for, you know? So it's like I just don't know, understand what's the point of these guys going over there with 10 racks and spending that shit in a whole week. That you know what that actually does? If it messes up for all of us, go for the average Joe. Let's say that for the average Joe that's trying to live his life over there, have fun, it actually messes up for them. You know, I just don't understand like why guys need to impress, why guys need to wear these jewelry, regardless if it's fake or not. I just don't understand. You know, that's why I mean, Goldie Mack, he's saying the truth. I mean, there's no argument for me. I just want to just add on to it, man. Just guys, just have fun, enjoy the trip, but do your own due diligence. Know about the prices. Don't let those you know, it's not just the mangoes, just everywhere. Like everywhere you're going, food. You talking about nightlife. You talking about tours, everything. You know, you gotta know your own shit. You know, but a lot of guys, for some reason, man, these guys, I think these guys are just they just paying matrix prices, man. I think that's what they doing, man. Like they you know, because they coming from Atlanta, you know, in Chicago, Vegas, and they so used to paying those prices when they go on trips on Miami, South Beach, and they thinking Cartagena is the same. Nah, Cartagena is not the same, bro. Most of those folks, they making $200 a month, and you paying that same mango $300. And I seen guys like literally. And when I in Medellin, like just bragging about paying a mango $300, I'm like, yo, a mango doesn't cost $300, man. Come on, man. So I was like, yeah.
I'm gonna say this, Buck. I was paying 100 mil pesos. Goldie, I was paying 100 mil pesos in 2015.
That's what $15-$30, ain't it? Well, I don't know what it was. That's about $30.
I know what a mango's 50 pesos.
Hey, Goldie, I was paying 100 mil pesos and they were happy.
Man, I'm telling you.
This is what pisses me off.
Somebody in the chat said, why y'all worry about what other man is doing?
Exactly. But this is what pisses me off.
Now that when it comes to traveling and when it comes to nightlife prices, I kind of disagree with that because it messes up. It actually fucks up the whole ecosystem.
Correct.
When somebody's overpaying, it fucks up the ecosystem for the regular guys that's going over there. That's want to pay the set price instead of paying the over markup price.
So just Maya, I'm not sure how financially gifted you are, so I'm gonna take it. Maybe you somewhat ignorant. I'm somewhat financially not gifted, but I understand the market because I'm always in the market. Let's just take, for instance, housing in 2020. I bought a house, say for $250,000. For no other reason, that house just went up. The price of it went up. Why? Because everybody thought it was scarcity, and then they start overpaying for it. So if the asking price was $300,000, then the brother say, "I'm gonna pay $350." No reason. The house value never went up. It was just an arbitrary number that we made up, and that's what you guys are doing. So if the prices kept going up, I'm inflating the prices to $500,000. The next guy that comes in has to pay $500,000, and you saying, "Well, why am I paying $500,000 for a house that's $250,000?" Nothing happened. There's no. What happened to the price of mangoes? Did it get sweeter? Did it get deeper? Did it get juicier? I'm not sure. It's still a mango. And why I'm worried about your price, because what you pay messes up everything. That's economics. I remember when I was back in high school. So this goes for y'all New York fools. When I was back in high school, one of my friends, his father worked in like painting. And he was like, "Man, I'm tired of y'all little SOBs wearing these Timberlands." I'm like, what they got to do with you? He's like, because the Timberlands was a work boot for the working man. Now, when I want to go get my work boot, the price is gone skyrocket because y'all arbitrarily doing something. So it always does matter. If you don't understand economics, you don't understand that.
I have a question. I have a question, and I want Goldie to respond to this.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lady comment that says, "What does another man spend and do have to do with you?" Comment that, Goldie. What you think about this question right here? Like, what a man spend affects you? What
you say? What a man spend got to do with me?
What does another man spend had to do with you as far as how, like, why does it matters how a man spend the money? If a guy decide to spend, like, give a chick $500, why do you care?
Cause she a female. That's why she asking that shit.
Hey, answer the question, bro.
Shit. When he come down here and he's spending it down here in Cartagena, you ain't got to spend it like you can spend it like that, and you can get more out your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it matters when you're in Cartagena. When you're in the States, I don't give a fuck how you spend your shit. But you down here, man, you fucking up the mangoes down here, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, Goldie, the thing with the States is like there are simps that mess it up for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we experience what we experience here in the States, you know, due to those simps. And those same simps are going to places like CTG and messing up the ecosystem, you know. But a girl like just Maya, she doesn't know about this because she's a female, so it's like she wants the best for you know, the best what she can get out of it, you know. So it's like she wants guys to overbid, you know, for the action, you know, for the nightlife, whatever. You know, but the thing is, man, like, guys, just book that trip with Goldie, man. You know,
hey,
anything, this Goldie situation is actually helping the regular guys because, you know, he's teaching them not to overpay. You know, he's teaching them, you know, the market price, you know, not paying up that marked up price that everybody's overpaying for, you know. So like there's some guys that go there CTG first time ever and they paying like $400 an hour action. Like literally they got bands. There's also guys that, you know, they get the tax return and they go over there and they spend like crazy. And I'm like, dude, seriously? That's why, you know, I got my little hidden spot in the world where I just don't want to reveal. So I just don't want these simps out there, you know.
I'm gonna say this, guys. Right now, what you see in the video that you're seeing is Palenque. Palenque is the first free black town in the world, guys. I know Haiti is the first free country, but Palenque, Colombia, was the first free black town across the Americas. I was able to take this tour out there. Black Colombians, guys. Colombia has the second largest black population in South America after Brazil. 30% of the population of Colombia is Afro-Colombian, 30%. So when you see Telemundo, they don't show these people. They don't show the black side of Colombia. All the flavor, the salsa, the food is the Afro-Colombians. They don't get a lot of respect out there because the thing is, like every other country, black folks are put towards the bottom. Palenque is the first black country in the Americas. Then Haiti became the first free country. Palenque was the first free town. Haiti became the first free country. So guys, shout out to them. These kids were performing. They were performing their Afro Colombian dance. This is the dance that they used during the slavery time and how to maneuver and escape slavery throughout Colombia. Everybody went to Palenque, and Palenque is the blackest town of all of Colombia. Just a history fact there, man. Again, guys, there's a lot to see and do in Colombia, a lot to see and do in Cartagena. But the thing is, a lot of you ninjas are stuck on stupid on fucking Clock Tower and Delirium. There's a lot to see and do, a lot of history there, man.
Right. And I think Maya said, all in all, you just want more for less. It's not more for less, Maya. If I bought this pen at Walmart and this pen costs 50 cents, why would I go to, like you said, Target and pay $5 for the same pen? There's nothing changed about this pen. It's the same exact pen. But if everybody starts paying $5 for this pen, now it seems in somebody's mind it's worth $5.
Yep.
When really it's still just worth 50 cents.
I mean, let me use the analogy of Nike. Nike, they go to China to make their shoes for what is it, $1, and they come back to the States, sell the same Air Forces for $110, and they profit what is it, $90 from it. So it's like, if a big corporation like Nike's doing it, why can the Passport Bros do it? The same thing.
Right. And it's not all in all for less. Also, Maya, I think what happens is, like, you don't know this, Goldie. In the States, they have a whole list of 25 places you can't take a girl on a date. So these girls have gotten so inflated that if you say, "Hey, I'd like to take you out to Cheesecake Factory," that's not good enough for them anymore, because there was some brother before this that said, "I'm gonna take you to this 5-star restaurant so this girl could take her IG pictures." And they do that, and now this girl is inflated to think that every time she goes out, it should be to a 5-star restaurant. So some person messed up, like you said, Goldie. I seen it in your videos, and I wish you seem calm about it now, but you went off about the brothers come down there overpaying, overpriced, they messing things up. So Goldie, please tell me how you feel about that.
Yeah, I feel like they ain't got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? They come down here and do it because they got an ego, you know what I'm saying? They want to come down here and say, "Yeah, I balled out, I did that, man." Hey, dog, this is not Miami. You don't have to do that. You come down here regular and ball out the correct way. Overpriced way. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell you. I ain't worried about how you spend it, man. I'm just telling you this is, if you're going to come down there and spend it, you should spend it like this. You know what I'm saying? You'll get more out your buck for mango. You'll get more out your buck to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Nobody won't use you up. You know, because when they see Americans, man, they smiling at you, but they trying to see what they can squeeze about you. They not worried about you. They looking for the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just be trying to have boys on point. You could, one day, I show you around. One day, man. After that, man, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got personal drivers, man, that know. You know what I'm saying? You just get up with him, he'll take you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be with you. You know
hey, Goldie, you know what? Goldie, you got a challenge, bro. So we're going to put you to the test, man. I guess Maya decided to join the platform.
Oh,
so she's going to come on live. Let's have this conversation. You ready for this, Goldie?
Yeah.
No. All right, Goldie. Maya, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so hi guys. I'm just on the outside, bro. I'm just scrolling through YouTube. I just heard it telling the conversation, but as a woman, from my perspective, this is the thing. Why are y'all men like really overplaying this list of that some girl that apparently works at Amazon, because of course the internet has done their research to get ready to tear her down for making, such an ignorant comment. This one person has disrupted majority of you men, because so many men are talking about this on every podcast, every TikTok, every Facebook Live, every Instagram. That one woman does not speak for all women. And it's not real. She's delusional, and there's several factors that play into that. And some of them you spoke on. These girls want to go to these 5-star restaurants. They want to take pictures. They want to make themselves, more than what they really are. And it's just all cap. It's not real. I think with Trini, with Vlog Tripping, we discussed this list. There are some genuine women with substance here in America, in the States, that are not looking for that. If I like you, I don't care where you take me. Cheesecake is actually fine, and we went through the list. Olive Garden, who cares? They have the best zuppa toscana and the best sangrias and calamari. The same thing with a bunch of other restaurants. Chili have $5 margaritas. If I'm trying to get to know you, I don't really care where we go, because I'm not really trying to waste my time. I'm not trying to waste your time. I need to know we have a connection. I don't give a damn if it's over a $5 margarita or a damn burger somewhere. It's not that serious.
It's not that serious to you, but what has happened is since you said like you scrolling through the internet, you seeing that these women are doing the same, and because they're doing that, they start to say, well, how can Maria she on posting on IG at this restaurant where it's expensive? Why Johnny, you trying to take me to Cheesecake Factory? You know, I deserve more. And that's what has happened.
But why is that? But why is that an issue if a woman is saying that she deserves more? Why are you requiring or asking that a woman should not want better or more for herself? And
why
then
don't
on the opposite side of that, if she date a 9 to 5 guy and he really can't afford her or take care of her, then she's settling for less. So there's just a lot of like riffraff and conflict with exterior things like do what your pockets can do, and that's simply it. And I don't know if you guys know, I've said it several times on some of the podcasts. I used to work in the nightlife, you get what I'm saying? So I'm going for the biggest bidder. I'm sorry, I'm just really sorry. I am going, and if you can't take the bid, I am not the girl for you. Go get less for fucking more. And that's just the bottom of it.
how old are you?
I am going to be 38 next week.
You married?
I'm not married and don't care to be married.
So if I'm a man, why should I take you to this fine? And so let me explain this, how the passport brothers start. Why should I treat you? You're a 38-year-old lady. I don't know your how you look, but let's just say you're an average lady.
I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7", and when I'm on the heavier side, I'm 175. My normal weight is 165.
All right, let's just say that 38-year-old woman. I don't know your scale on looks, but I'm just going to say a 6. That's a little bit above average.
Okay.
Why would I go out and spend all this money to take you out, not get anything in return, not be promised anything? Don't get anybody traditional. It's not like you're saying, hey, I'm going to do this. When I can go down to Cartagena, pay $30, take somebody out to McDonald's and get the same exact treatment that you're willing to give me from a girl who's half your age, twice your beauty.
But my age doesn't mean anything. So the whole dilemma is, if that's what you want to do, go do what works for you. So your pockets may not be able to satisfy me here. So you're basically forced to go over there for a younger, cheaper woman. That's basically what it sounds like.
What has happened is there's a lot of Hondas out there that think they Mercedes, and those Hondas are not Mercedes.
And that's fine. And that's fine. And there's a lot of men.
And there's a lot
of men that do the same thing. There's a lot of men that do the same thing. They get these jobs, they leave with their money. Oh, I'm a this at my job, and I do this, and I'm a good man. And everybody could self-proclaim themselves to be anything that they want to be. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's reality. You know what I'm saying? I could be a 6 to you, but I might be a 10 to somebody else.
No, this is what happens. I think this is what happens with a lot of women. They say they 10s, they think they 10s. So the best analogy I can give is, to me, I love this phone. This phone was given me by my great grandmother, whomever. I love it. It has sentimental value with it. To me, this telephone right here is $20,000. That's what I feel it is. That's a woman saying, I think I'm a 10. But when I take this same phone to the pawn shop and they say, we're giving you $50 for it, that's what the market is willing to pay. But then I get hurt as a woman and say, I'm worth $10,000. How are you going to tell me I'm worth 50? And you put yourself on the market, always looking for somebody to pay that $10,000, that inflated price. And the market says, I'm sorry, baby, it's $50. And you wait and you be single and you're single. I'm waiting. Somebody's going to pay for it. That's not how it happens. And they already. I'm going to circle back. You're still concerned about what others are choosing to do for themselves. I think that's what I'm trying to say to you. Well,
if you feel like
why would I, as a man, want to? All right, let's just give this analogy. There's a Mercedes, brand new, off the lot, that sells for $50,000. There's a Honda Accord that somebody is trying to sell for the same price, and it's used. It's not a 2023. It's like a 2015. Got 100,000 miles on it. Why, as a man, would I say I want to pay the same amount for that used Honda Accord as I would for that Mercedes?
I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm in agreement with that. I get your analogy, and that's perfectly fine. But that same Honda might think she's a collectible, and maybe she is, and maybe you don't know that. That doesn't have anything to do with you. Why can't you just see it for what it is and do what y'all do? Go out of the country for women half the age, cheaper, and you got your shit going on. What is the big ruckus and the big deal about that? Like I said, I might be a 6 to you, but to another man I might be a 10. And maybe his pockets is able to afford the $10,000 that you're not willing to pay. So this analogy like, oh, it gets old and time goes on and it's devaluing, you're single. Not every woman wants to be in a relationship. That's what you men really have to understand. A lot of us are not trying to be married. A lot of women are not finding any benefit in marriage. A lot of
Amen.
women are and the thing about it is like do at the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Because from my opinion and conversations that I've had with my girlfriends, it seems like y'all are just going to get cheaper sex. And you walking into a country, you don't know the woman, you don't know these women. Half of these women are professionals. They've been, their culture as far as sex goes is way more open than women in America. They're used up because you got so many men traveling from America down there. They're getting used up too. Those women are being screwed by black men like fucking going through a McDonald's drive-through all day long because they're in survival mode.
All right. I want to chime in.
And wait, let me finish. On. And another thing is, y'all men creating this narrative like women are aging, and as we age, we have no value. Meanwhile, as you men age, y'all start losing hair, testosterone, and all kind of shit. You're not even any good anymore.
It does
You're
not
not
matter.
even any good anymore.
The reason I think the guy said it good. I'm fat and ugly as ever, and I still get girls. That's Biggie Small. It doesn't matter what he looks like. Women are looking for a provider, someone who has funds, somebody who has that to protect them. So that's why somebody ugly, Jay-Z can marry a Beyonce, and Jay-Z ain't got nothing to do with looking good. It's the amount
So
of
do you
money.
think she would have married him without his status? Absolutely not.
Exactly. So you just proved my point that guys are judged by what they produce, how they protect, and how they provide. Women are judged by what? Their youth, their beauty, and their womb. That's why if you look at the statistic that they say, the girls, no matter what age the guy is, a guy from 18 to 88 still finds women from 18 to 25 the most attractive. That's how we are. We're built for that. When we see it, it's in our nature to look and say, she is fertile, she's young. We look for you. How do you think the term trophy wife come?
Yeah,
You don't see that.
I mean, like for man, as man age, their status goes up. They become more attractive, where the opposite happens. So if you compare, let's say, a man was working on himself all throughout his life, and if you look at him in his 40s and in his 50s, he's actually in his prime of his life. The 40s and 50s is actually the prime of his life. Where a woman is the opposite. The
It's
prime
not
of
the
life
opposite.
between.
It's not the opposite.
Look, here, hold on, Mike, for a second. Let me get. Look, let me say. So, if a man was working on himself from 20 all the way to 20 all the way to his let's say 40 years old, he was grinding all that. Then now in his 40s and 50s, he's living his life. This is actually, these prime years are actually his best years. This is for a man.
I'm gonna chime in on this. I'm gonna chime in on this because I can speak for myself. When I graduated from undergrad, my first job was making about $50,000, which is above the average black man's salary. Now at 45, I'm up in the 200. So it's just like, the thing is, our value does go up as we get age because we acquire more skills. When I was broke in my 20s, making about $50,000, hey, I couldn't compete with a guy that's making 75. The guy's making 100K, or an athlete or a celebrity. I couldn't compete with that person. Now at 45, yeah, I kind of stand out compared to most other guys. It's just, the only thing is, I don't flaunt what I make. So people assume that I'm broke and dusty and whatever. It's like, all right, cool. It is what it is. But the thing is, the man, his value does increases as he age. Hence why a lot of women prefer older guys, because at one, he's done most older guys, we're kind of done chasing at the pussy. We're kind of chill, laid back. We're kind of like the old bull now. Instead of running down to fuck all the, to bang all the whores, we could just take our time and just enjoy the experience. And that's where I'm at now. It's like, I don't need to feel the need to talk to every chick I meet. It's like, all right, if I meet some person, cool, let's just enjoy the experience. So the value as a man, as we get older, yes, our value does go up. And granted, if you take the time to go to the gym, take care of yourself, take care of your skin, your teeth, everything else, your value goes up. Mm-hmm. Especially within the black community. Because again, at 23 years old, I was making above what the average black man made at 23. And even now, the average income of a black man is $45,000 a year. Mm-hmm. So
I view it like this. And women who get older, I view them like an athlete who already had his ACL messed up. They already had this. They not in their prime, but they still want to get that high-end contract. And you're like, you're not worth that much anymore. You were.
That is so shady. That is so shady and crazy for you to do a comparison like that. Like, that is real low down. Okay,
no.
I'm just no. That's actually real talk. Look, here's the thing. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. I'm getting upset now. Just stay out of this right now. Let me finish. For you to say that a woman is like what are you trying to say? Like, women don't work? Do you know I have like 31 and 28-year-old little boys hitting on me, and I have to tell them like, hey baby, like, you're too young for me. Like, I'm damn near 40. Like, I'm turning 38.
They don't look for young guys for that. They don't have anything. All they can give you is a good 6 to 9 inches. That's it. Women don't.
No. Oh my God.
I'm a guy and I meet a girl. I make 100. Let's say I make 150,000.
I don't care how much money you make, because it's a lot of rich men out here that are fucked up.
It's not that. Listen to this. If I make 150,000 and I go to McDonald's and I see a beautiful woman, or I'm somewhere and I see a waitress who's a beautiful woman, I can talk to her. There is no way, and rarely, that a woman who makes 150,000 is going to talk to that same dude, because we look for two different things. I got a question for you, Goldie. How many men come down there? So I'm a 40-year-old man, and I say, you know what? I want a 40-year-old woman. I want to get me a mango that's 40 years old or 45 years old. How often do you see that? Never. It doesn't. So what? I'm a 40-year-old guy with some money. Who am I going to look for? What age of the women am I looking for, and why?
But we don't care. Is this your standard? What are you measuring yourself against? Is it character? Is it principles? Or is it just $150,000 that you make?
I have a question for Goldie. Hold up. Buck.
Goldie, let me ask you.
Shit.
Buck, hold up for a second.
Let me ask Goldie a question. Goldie, you lived in Venezuela, now you live in Colombia. What is the average age difference between men and women in these countries?
What you said? What's the average? What?
What is the average age between a man and a woman in Colombia and Venezuela? Because you live in these countries, like in a relationship. Do most older guys prefer younger women in these countries in Latin America? Because you've been there, because you live there.
A 20-year-old man, a 20-year-old woman, a date of what? A 30-year-old man. You know, what's that age dynamic?
You see, I ain't gonna lie, you see it all down here. But you be seeing the older man be with a younger chick.
Yeah, I mean, when I was
And you need a younger woman for what reason? What is the reason that you need this younger woman? What is the reason? Because she's easily manipulated. She's not established. She's easily manipulated. She's not established.
Can I answer that?
Go ahead, Buck. Go ahead, Ron.
No, that's all right. Hi, Maya. Come on, Maya. Here we go. Just like you stated right before when you got on the mic, you said that a man's got to step up and pay what you feel like he needs to pay, or he needs to step aside and compete against other men that are vying for your time. This is what women have hypergamy. You're always going to shop for the better option. Okay. And that lasts for a while, and that lasts for a long time. Your beauty can dictate that lasting for a while. Your sexual marketplace value can dictate that. Your ability to give birth to children, because men are looking for what? Legacy. You can only play around with that. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish, Maya. Let me finish, Maya. So you can only play around with that as a woman up until you're about 40 as far as being viable for an option for childbirth. So yes, as a woman, as you get older, you lose some of your value when it comes to men that are still trying to appropriate, still trying to leave a legacy, still trying to have children. So yes, those 22 and ups, those are the type of women that men are looking for because they're still trying to have children. That's why even though you might gain in knowledge, you might gain in wealth, you might gain in a lot of things as a female, most men don't care about that. So that's where you start checking off the boxes as far as being sought after. You can still be beautiful as hell. You can still be desirable by a lot of men. But at the end of the day, even if a man's looking to have a child and you're already past those birth years, you're either going to have to agree to artificially inseminate another woman, or allow him to go and have a baby with another woman and come back and y'all share that child. Because you can't give it to him as much as you love him. So this is where the disconnect is with the understanding. We understand you're a unicorn. You're real as fuck. We agree. Everybody agrees that. We're not holding that against you. But you have to be real. Overall, a lot of these women still have such a high value on themselves, even though they're already priced out of the market as far as what men are looking for.
Let's just be honest here. Most guys just prefer. Let's just keep it honest. Most guys just prefer younger women. It is what it is. Younger and tighter. It is what it is.
The thing is like this.
Young does not mean tight, baby. Where does you know what?
Hold up for a second. Hold up. Here's the thing. I know before in the podcast you said that you worked like in serving, you did those things. So being a server, you go on an interview and you're going to interview for a CPA, and you're telling this business, I can serve, I'm happy, I know the prices of this, I can do that. And they look at you and say, that's great, but that's not what we're looking for. In this analogy, the men on here are saying, you're saying, I'm 40, I'm this, I'm that. And then men keep trying to tell you, that's not what we look for. What you look for and what a man looks for is entirely different. What you think that is important, I'm independent, I'm a boss B, I can do this, has no bearing on what a man wants. A man wants
But
something.
not everybody has that mentality. Are you Goldie? Are you Goldie?
Am I Goldie? You mean talking
I
or what?
don't know who. Yeah, who? I'm sorry. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Fearless. Goldie being shy. I don't know why he's shy today.
Yo, hold up.
Let me finish.
Goldie, we need you to speak up, man, because you being a little too quiet now, dog. She's coming on. She came on this live on attack mode. We need that pimp, Houston, Texas, whatever Texas you from, Goldie to come out, bro.
Right now, man, she's talking to y'all, man. I'm like,
nah, man, she talking to all of us, bro.
Goldie, please play it safe. Please play it safe. Please play it safe. Please play it safe. Do what you're doing. I see you got your little spliff going. You on chill
Goldie,
mode.
she just told you to stay in the kiddie pool.
Man.
Goldie,
Stay on
she
your
just told you to stay in the kiddie pool.
Stay on your couch.
yeah, I was staying in the kiddie pool with the floaties on.
I'm just trying to get his vibe.
Hey, I like the conversation y'all having, man. That's why I'm listening, man. You know, so
He told you to stay in the kiddie pool. Do not jump over here in the deep end. Stay over there in the kiddie
I didn't
pool.
bring you on this show to stay in the kiddie pool, man. I did not bring you on this show to stay in the kiddie pool. I brought you on this show to see what you are. So, you know, I can't have you in the kiddie pool. That's for the onlookers. I brought you on here to tell them how it really is. That you get on your.
I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. And Fearless, this is to answer your question. I've been in food and beverage since I was 15. I wouldn't even go and apply at a CPA job because I know nothing about it. Now, if you tell me about a kitchen, you tell me about a bar, you tell me about food costs, you tell me how shit needs to be managed, how it needs to be run, you got me 100%. You talk to me about anything in hospitality, I can absolutely tell you.
Because you know about hospitality, right? That's correct.
Correct.
And how long have you been a man? How long have you been a man? Have you made that transition?
You said what?
How long have you been a man? How long have you transitioned into being a man?
How long have I transitioned into being a man?
Yeah, because you talking like you know men, just like you talking like you know serving. So how can you say you just saying you know the service?
Oh shit! I'm muting my mic. You don't step on there.
Doing when the panel is full of men and they're telling you something, and you trying to go into this industry.
So just because of what you saying is that with my age I'm decreasing, and you want something younger, tighter, and cheaper. I'm just supposed to buy because that's what y'all are saying. So you get to define what I feel and what I think.
When you was at your best and you had the best to give from your 18 to 26, that's when you should have settled down with your husband. Not
but
waiting.
Who said that I want that? Not everybody wants y'all men. Nobody wants to be married to y'all. That's why you're forced to go overseas where you're wanted. You're not wanted here. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm glad somebody admitted it. I'm glad an American woman finally admitted that she don't want us here. Hey, that's the best thing there is.
We want y'all to be happy. We want you to be happy. We want y'all to go with the pros, with the women that's sleeping with 200 damn American black men a year. You're the perfect profile of what they're looking for. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And I want you there, and I want the best for you, and I want you to go and be where you're financially comfortable because you can't afford what's in America. That's really what the dynamics are. It's like Walmart versus Target. You go in Walmart, there's shit everywhere. They out of stock with shit.
Oh, y'all stepping on each other big time.
The employees can't help you, but go to Target. That shit is intact. Everything on the shelf. I could go find everything I need without having to go to another store. But when I go in Walmart, it is a complete shit show. Okay? So let's be real.
It was Snickers in Walmart is the same Snickers that's in Target. Why am I going?
I'm going for quality. I'm going for quality.
It ain't about quality. I'm not going to overpay for the same thing. That's just
because you can't afford it. It's not in your tax bracket. And that's simply it. Just admit it. It's not in your tax bracket. If you can't,
I guess you didn't look at my LinkedIn profile. I guess
it's not. I don't want to look at your LinkedIn profile because your LinkedIn profile does not tell me your principles. It does not tell me your morals. It doesn't tell me what you stand for. It tells me nothing. I don't give a damn if you made $1 million. You could still be a fucked up man, and that's the reality of it. Now you might claim, you might self-proclaim that you're this and you're that and you're this, but you might not be worth 2 damn pennies scrubbed together.
Excuse me. Hello, Maya.
What,
wait a minute, Fearless, wait a minute. Maya, before everybody jumped in, you still have to acknowledge what I said was true.
What you say, Rona?
You heard exactly what I said about. That's why you trying to forget. You heard exactly what I said about hypergamy and your value. Like I said, you're a unicorn. You could be as beautiful as hell, but you have to understand at a certain time.
Marty, please. You have sex with pros without condoms, so you need to stay out of the comments.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit.
She coming for everybody. She coming for everybody. Hey, somebody pour that woman a drink. Somebody pour that woman a drink. She coming for everybody.
I've had several.
Okay. That's why you up in here all hypey. Okay. But the point is, what I said was true. You have to acknowledge it.
I don't have 4 cats, Zeke. Zeke, I could choose any man that I want to be with from 28, 25 to 53, 55. I really have options and choices, and I'm going to be 38. Who say that never have a man. I never understand that. I don't listen. Fearless, my personal choices have nothing to do with your opinion. I love companionship. That's what I'm about. I'm about a mutual understanding. I'm about companionship. I want somebody that I can have a good time with. I don't want all the riffraff of a relationship and commitment. You stay at your house, I stay at my house. We get together on the weekend, I'll stay a couple days and I gotta go back home. You want to come to my place for a couple days? It doesn't discount me from treating you less than a man. I'll still give you sex on demand. I'll still cook for you. If you need me to, I'll come clean your place. I'll do your laundry.
Fearless, I told you she's a unicorn. You arguing with a unicorn.
I don't need all of that dumb shit about legacy and all of this bullshit in your job. I don't want to hear about your job when you get to me because I don't give a fuck about your job. I care about where you are with me in this moment and this time. I have a 14-year-old. I could have had another child if I wanted to. I chose not to. I'm happy with my one daughter. And I tell men, honestly, if you're looking to procreate and you want a child with me, that's a deal breaker. You need to find you a woman that wants that.
What I have found is when a guy says, I can afford a Lambo, a Mercedes, a Maybach, and they driving a bicycle, they really can't afford that.
What'd you say? I missed it. It was breaking up. What'd you say?
When a man says, I can afford a Lambo, I just don't want it. I can get a Maybach, I just don't want it. And they riding a bike, they can't get it. So when you tell me you can get
That's not true. That's not true because I've met some extremely wealthy men. I've gone to their homes.
Lizzo can meet
their homes are beautiful. And let me tell you, a beautiful man, very down to earth. And he was driving a Toyota Prius, damn electric.
Woman's value is not on the man you can sleep with. It's the man that you can sleep with and retain afterwards. That's where you go.
Well, what if I'm not trying to retain you in that way?
I got some chicks in my past that I'll never tell nobody about.
Listen, y'all men are not even worth retaining. That's you keep missing it, and you want me to believe what you're saying. You want me to believe this narrative that you're creating. You men embarrass us women constantly. So I don't want that. I don't want you telling me you love me and you want to be with me, but you're out in Colombia doing your little thing that you do on your little boys trip, or you're sleeping with your office assistant, or you
I have a
running
question.
after somebody else. I don't believe in monogamy. That's just me.
I have a question. I have a question for Maya. Maya, you got your man. Your man decided, you know what, I'm going to Cartagena, Colombia to do my thing. It's a guy's trip. Would you have an issue with your man going to Colombia for 4 days to enjoy himself? Like your man decided, you know what, I'm gonna call Goldie. I'm going to do a 4-day trip out in Colombia. He's going to take me around, do some tours, have a good time. Would you have an issue with your man going to Cartagena, Colombia, hitting up Goldie to have a good time? Would you have an issue with that, Maya? Please answer the question.
I would not have an issue with that. As a matter of fact, I will help you pack your fucking bag, and then I'm gonna make sure I put some condoms in there too, because I don't want you bringing me no shit back from what the fuck you been doing down there. I'm not stupid.
Unicorn.
I'm gonna kiss you, and I might take you to the airport. Bye, baby. Mwah. Have fun. Be safe. I'll see you when you get back.
Hey, I don't even think she's capping. She's for real. Like I said, she's a unicorn.
I'm so serious.
She is a listen. She is a unicorn. I will attest to that. She's a unicorn. She will say some offhanded shit, but she's being truthful. All right. See, Maya, right now, I think you're off kilter because you know, Brother Fearless is married, right? So he's capping on you a little bit.
So Maya, your man decided, all right, cool. You gave him the green light to go to hit up Goldie. Goldie's gonna set him up, do the boat trip, do the penthouse, fucking Hollywood Beach. He's gonna have a good time. You gave your man some condoms to go out there and do his thing. He comes back home. You're not gonna feel any type of way. Him going out there for 4 days doing this thing, having a good time. He comes back home and he wants to be with you. You're not gonna have no issues. You're not gonna question him. You're not gonna look through his phone. None of that.
What would I look in his phone for when I obviously know the reason? That's like suicide. Like, why would I go in your phone to see what you've been doing and I've already made up in my mind what you're doing, and I know I just, why would I do that? I wouldn't feel anyway, because you're gonna do it here in the States anyway, so I'd rather you do it long distance than do it here in my damn face.
Okay, hey Goldie, you got it, man. So if a man decide to reach out to you, Goldie, man, you make sure you get all the baddest Venezuelan, Colombian chick you can find. Make sure you have a good time.
The baddest motherfucking mango, baby, the sweetest motherfucking sluttiest mango.
Let me interject for a second, man. You know, there's guys here in the States taking girls out on a dinner dates. They spend $200, and sometimes at the end of the night they don't get anything. They only get a hug. Meanwhile, they can go to Cartagena, book a tour with Goldie, and pay $30 for the action, you know, for session. So why would a guy stay in the States when he can go to Cartagena, book a tour with Goldie, and have fun?
Because that's your personal choice. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you concerned about if this man goes spend $200 and don't get anything but a hug? That's not for you. So keep it moving. Keep it moving.
We just talked about this. Maybe you weren't on a little bit, but we just talked about how people mess up the price of things because they overpaying for what it should be. So instead of paying what the market price should be, they overpaying. And when they overpaying,
I'm here because I want to be.
I'm sorry?
I'm talking to Marty.
So when
I'm
people
here because I want to be, but
it makes the price go up, or it gives that person a sense that they are more valuable than what they are. So one of the things
you're going to see the price go up anyway because women. So now we have TikTok, we have social media where women are connected.
When it comes down here.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Maya. Go ahead.
I forgot because her booty was shaking in that jacuzzi.
Maya got blinded by the booty too.
Like
Maya got that booty.
That's why you really hear. She trying to book a gold tour on the low. I know you're trying to go down there.
Maya going down there to Cartagena and get one of them young Venezuelans.
And Maya, let me ask you this.
What trying to do, man?
Let's say your man takes you out to Cartagena. Let's say your man takes you out to Cartagena, and he said, "Let's do threesome with a mango out there." Would you do it?
Buck, you behind the times. Of course she would. She just said that.
Oh, did I miss that part? Sorry, I walked away.
Bruh,
for a second.
Bruh, she's been on several times. She might not participate, but she don't have a problem with directing.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to watch my man.
Thank you.
Would you? What I'm saying is, like, would you be involved, like, in those?
No, because I don't sleep with clothes. I can't say that. Right? I can't say that other word. Yeah, I'm not gonna be with a woman that sleeps around.
But Maya, you already said you with dudes to be fucking everybody, so he a hoe too. What's the difference?
Okay, I don't care about a little slutty little hoe nigga. I like it. I like a well experienced man.
The difference is a man don't like a
well-experienced women though.
Exactly.
I don't want it. I just don't. I don't. That's my personal choice. I don't I'm a woman, so you got to understand. I know certain things that men don't know about women and women's bodies. Like it just no for
Bro,
me.
let me
So
just
are you
explain
saying
quick.
women are more mature? Come on,
Let me
man.
explain real quick to the brother so they understand why you wouldn't. She will direct, but a woman knowing about a hooker sleeping with her man is wrapped up. She can't wrap her tongue up to go drop down on a chick that's been screwed by every other man in the world. She ain't gonna do that.
Thank you,
So
Ronan. Thank you.
she will watch, but she ain't gonna participate because there's not much she can do as a woman without possibly putting herself at risk. I'm gonna shut up now.
Just a pause for
Thank
everybody.
you.
Everybody watching this, we need a like in the chat. Give us some likes, brother. If you
Thank you,
watching it,
Ronan,
you enjoy this,
for
please give
being
us some
very
likes.
clear on that.
Yo, we have about over 30 people watching. You guys make sure to like the video, man. You guys are really engaged. Like the video. Make sure you support Fearless and my channel, man. Like the video because this is some real conversation that we have right now.
I got a question for Goldie. Goldie, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up, bro?
How was your dating experience in the Matrix compared to Venezuela or Colombia? Like I know you said in the Matrix, you was about that life, but being about that life, was you getting a lot of women out there in the Matrix?
What are you talking about in America?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, man. But down here, it's extra.
Okay.
You gotta remember, you didn't tune into what Goldie Mack used to do, his business that he had in Houston. He was a ladies' man. He had a harem of women that brought him all the money. That's the easiest way of putting it. So Goldie has always been around money, and he's always from women, and he's always seen the connivingness, the cutthroat that women do. So I've seen it. He's had some of the finest women. And if you tune into his WhatsApp, I see it on your timeline, Goldie. Goldie posts some fine women. And if that one chick, that light-skinned stallion, you only took her to McDonald's, shoot, I need to find me a McDonald's for a chick like that.
Yeah, man. McDonald's classical, baby. That shit everywhere.
So what's the difference? I mean, come on, Goldie, you've been so quiet, you laid back. I noticed about your tours, but the guys on here really want to know, you down there. What do you see this different? I mean, from the American woman to the Latino woman, from them getting, demanding so much, I need to go here, to a woman down there saying, hey, I'm happy with McDonald's. What's the difference? Tell me.
Nah, man. These women, they happy with nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So the little you give them, man, they cool with. You know what I'm saying? The States, that's what I'm always hearing the men say. That's why I ain't jumping in the conversation when no girl was talking. But she was talking about the men down there coming down here. I'm already down here. But she wasn't talking to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I stood shut. But you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like down here, you ain't got to do much with these chicks. You know what I'm saying? And they happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always hearing the men talking about, man, them girls in the States, boy, you can't do this. Boy, they ain't liking this. Man, y'all still go to the mall. The mall be packed down here. You know what I'm saying? They say people don't even be really walking in the malls in America and shit. So that's what it is, man. These girls cool with the little shit in the States, man. That's why I say y'all gotta leave that jewelry and all that shit in the States, cause them type of women, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be way up here. But down here, you don't have to have nothing. You just gotta have some money, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. You can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be on that blog and shit. That's where you fuck up when you go to the regular side. Just be chilling, have your money, be regular, and shit, man, you gonna be straight, man.
You know what I found the difference. What made me go to Latin America to get my background was, little do you know, I make that money. I don't have a problem with that. To give you a background, I played college ball. I was in a fraternity. I was that man on campus. But it always came down to, it seemed that I was always competing with the woman I was with. I was like, man, you just not traditional. I come from a background where my mom was a housewife. She was traditional. So when I tried to look for that, or I say to the finer the woman that I dated, the less she wanted to do. And I had those 9s. And I was like, this chick don't want to do nothing because she think the world owns to her. When I went out of the country the first time, and I met a woman who was damn near a 10, and I was like, my goodness, no qualms about it. And I was asking, this was when I was in Dominican Republic. I asked the guy, I said, man, all these women are 10s. You know, is there a dime factory here? And I talked to a girl, and what she was saying was, we all beautiful. We know it. We got an hourglass figure. We got a nice smile. We got that long, silky hair. All the women are the same. So if you're dealing with all women that are 10s and 9s, they have to separate themselves. And the way they separate themselves is by being more traditional, by saying, oh, I can cook for you. I can clean for you. I can take care of the house for you.
Put away your little porn collection, dude.
Not my porn collection, but you know, my porn, I can't show it on here. That's Kanal's porn.
I just told him that. Put it away.
But what happened was we found
I got
girls,
receipts. Got
Exactly.
goddamn receipts, boy.
I found girls that was just as beautiful, but they were very traditional. They took care of you. So if I'm a man and I'm providing for you, I'm taking care of you, I'm doing everything. When you ask a woman in the United States what you bring to the table, they get offended. They like, I am the table. When you ask a woman in another country what you bring to the table, she spits out all her femininity. I can cook for you. I can clean for you. I can take care of you. You know, I'm romantic to you. I'm going to make sure that, you know, I support you in everything you do. It's about putting him first because they know that he is the head of the household, and the stronger he is, the stronger she is. To them, it's about how can I make my man happy? In the United States, it's me. I call the girls me. I know you are Maya, but I call them me because it's me. It's all about me. Nothing. It's not about how you gonna take care of a guy. It's not about when you say what they bring into the table. There's nothing. All they can say is they bring that punani to the table. If you're a man,
this is the thing that you have to understand. This is what you have to understand. Culturally, a lot of women haven't been raised to have that mindset. You get what I'm saying?
Say that again. Culturally, what?
It's just some women have not been culturally taught to be that way. So, in that particular case, you just got to move on to someone who is like that. I mean, I talk a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. I talk a lot of shit, and that's just me for kicks. However, I do know how to treat a man. I treat my men very well. Like they're spoiled. I spoil them rotten.
Okay, I see nothing wrong with that. Then you know, man,
Oh,
always.
that don't mean I want to marry you. You know what I mean? However, it's the romance is good. I love romance. I'm a romantic girl. I love days. I love conversation. I like great sex. Like, you know what I mean? I like all of those things. I love men, and I say it all the time. Like, and that's like I'm not dissatisfied with men. There's just certain things in male behavior that I just don't accept or tolerate. But that's just me. I do what works for me. I can't sit. It's like you. I don't know. I don't know if it's the passport bros. I don't want to say you guys, but it's like it's almost like this narrative that's being created. Like y'all want us to be upset or mad that those are the choices that you're making to go overseas. Like that's cool too.
If you can hit that music for me, Kanal. Somebody told me the music is kind of high in the background.
Okay, my bad. All right, 1 second. All right, hey guys, I actually got a photo of Maya, so you guys are curious to know what she looks like. So, because she been talking her shit. She been talking her shit for so long.
Shit.
So hey, guess what?
Here we go.
I pulled up a pic of her, man. So I'm about to show it, guys.
It's about time. This has been what? How many times you ain't never showed a picture of her?
Guys, we dated in the past. Like,
right.
We dated in the past, but this is what she looks like, bro. So embrace yourself, guys. Here it comes.
We dated in the past, and I could still get there any day.
Oh.
Okay. Maya, I got
Maya. Look at Maya.
You're not a
How you like
Mercedes.
me now?
You're a Honda Accord.
Yeah, okay.
How you like me now? Maya's like, I know what I know.
I know my worth, huh?
Maya,
So-
how recent is that picture? Is that when you're 38?
Fearless.
You see how fearless you see that is a very recent picture. I was going out to dinner to a 5-star restaurant with someone who wanted to treat me to one. So give me my props. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Like I
Don't
said,
hate.
she can pull people. Like I said, she can pull people. That's not a problem. She can pull people, but at the same time, the value is not the same.
I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm gonna say this. Maya and I, we do hang out sometimes here in Atlanta. And literally, I kid you not, dudes like I go use the bathroom. Dudes are quick to rush on her, like trying to like holler at her. I'm like, damn, I could be her man and shit, but we're friends. But like, dude be quick to throw the money at her, like, hey, I'll pay your bills, type of shit. I'm like, wow. So I seen it myself, man, here in Atlanta, man. Dudes here hella thirsty, big time.
But it's dudes like that.
That's why I call her the unicorn. That's why I call her the unicorn.
And listen, and I don't do anything. I don't dress provocatively. I am fully clothed everywhere I go. The sexiest thing on me probably is my shoes. I love shoes, and I don't warrant any of this attention. It just comes to me, and I'm gonna say it's not even about my looks necessarily. It's just about my confidence, and that's really what it all boils down to. I could see a bunch of women standing in a corner with BBL's perfect, figure eight Coke bottle body. That shit don't affect me because I'm in there for me and what I'm doing. So,
And guys, just to give you, as far as her body, athletic build, perky, big breasts, nice butt size.
Okay, so we already know Canal is lit. He's probably at the bottom of that first wine bottle.
No.
You,
I'm not
you
lit.
already know that you at the bottom of that bottle right now. You get ready for the last little bit.
Wait. The bottle's already finished. It's been finished for a while. This is the second bottle. This is the second bottle now. But I'm just
That's
saying,
what I'm saying.
Again, as far as her defense, she is extremely attractive. When we go out, she does turn heads, man. Even at her age and everything else, what dudes like to say. Dude,
that's why I dubbed her the unicorn. That's why I dubbed her the unicorn.
Marty, you shut up. And Marty, come on this panel so I could say some things to you. It's not about the hardware, it's the software. Listen, my damn vagina is
Marty got an answer for everything. Get on you.
My software is soft and nice and where it needs to be, okay? I do oil changes, okay? Just like you get in your car and ride that shit, you got to change your tires and you got to do an oil change and wash it and all that shit. That's what happens here. So don't stop bringing that age. You probably on Cialis or Viagra right now. You probably got to top the pill and wait around. I got to damn wait for your shit to get hard for me to even do anything with you. So just cut it out.
Marty, wait.
Well, when that motherfucker do get hard.
Wait. I need Marty to step up because, brother, she just called you out. So if there's any other time that you done got on the panel, there's so many times you done got on a panel, Marty. You need to step your ass up here tonight. Come on, Marty, get your ass up here. The gauntlet has been thrown.
Hold on, and I'm gonna make sure I bring my own condoms, which are the skin that feels real because you like to do it with no condom. So I'm gonna make sure I bring my own condoms too.
She talking that shit. Marty, you better get your ass up here.
Marty, you the type that's gonna poke a hole in the condom and try to lace me up with a baby to get me to stay with you.
Oh man, Marty, say it ain't so, brother. Say it ain't so. Marty simping out. Marty said, I'm gonna keep her.
And Darren, I don't date any Sims. I love alpha men because I love when a man puts me in my place. I love when a man doesn't let me go too far. I love men that demand respect. I love men that has me in my soft girl feminine era where I could really just let my hair down and be a woman. So no, I do not date Sims.
I heard that. So I guess you put her in her place, Canal. You put her in her place.
No, I think Marty just got put in his place because that brother ain't stepped up yet.
He said he ain't got nothing tonight.
No,
He said,
I done seen Marty on panels before. This ain't his first rodeo. That brother could step up anytime he wants. He's sitting back there in the cut, letting her just go in.
But
come on, Marty.
What you said made me think about that a lot, and that's one of the issues. I have no problem. I think you are
Come
an
on,
attractive.
Marty. I'm loaded. I'm loaded. I'm ready to shoot. Come on up here, baby.
Now I didn't, James Way. I didn't say extremely attractive. I said she may not be a Mercedes, but she's not a Honda Accord. But to go back
But
on
that's your opinion, because I could say some things about you, but that's why you're married and
I'm
you
not.
got
I'm
your
a 6.
situation going.
I'm a 6, but my money make me a 10.
Your money does not make you a 10. Can y'all men please stop using your finances?
I said what's in my pocket is 10. I ain't say my money. I'm sorry. What's in my pocket?
What's in your pocket? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And that's why women are opting to take y'all to the bank when y'all try to start leading with money. That's why we don't want to go to Cheesecake. That's why we don't want to go to Olive Garden, because your pockets is on 10, and I want you to show me and prove to me that you're a 10.
If you see my name, my wallet got my name on it, baby. I can't show you that.
Well, good for you. However, like that's so like it's just superficial, man. It's just not real. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why it's hard for me to date, because it's just like
a man
please don't
spending
start
money on you just to take you out to get to know you. That's real. A man going through his pocket.
No,
just
I
to
don't.
that's
But
real.
fearless. I don't do that. I really don't do that. If a man chooses to, if he plans
You
to
just said
date,
you was going to take the man to the bank.
Look,
I was speaking in general. I did not say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that for me. I said that's why these women are doing that.
look
For
at Goldie.
me,
You could tell
I
Goldie's
don't
used to
care.
dealing with chicks. Goldie back there relaxed as fuck on that couch.
Goldie
I
talking
Just
don't care.
listening.
I
Goldie
don't
knows
care.
what to do. Goldie knows what to do. He's sitting back there just listening and grinning.
This ain't got no more going for it. I'm just
I done laughed so hard, I done bumped myself out of this room twice already from laughing.
You know what?
But he
I
don't.
have a
But wait, hold
question.
on,
Maya,
wait a minute, because Goldie knows. Goldie knows, because he said he has a service seemingly, because I really don't know all the facts, but correct me if I'm wrong. He has a service where he connects men with women there, and he know they probably be asking him for Cialis and Viagra to get them started with some of these women. So don't act like y'all just going over there and see a beautiful woman and y'all rock hard and ready. You got to get there.
Hey, I got two
Maya,
things.
I have a question for Maya. I have a question for Maya. Maya, what are your thoughts on Goldie? Like the way his disposition, the way he speaks, and the way he carries himself. Like, what would you say about a brother like him?
I mean, he's doing him. Is he a pimp or what?
He what?
I don't know. I don't know what he. I can't even tell into the podcast. I don't know. He offers a service, right? He connects men with women, right? He makes a profit.
But he has a tour company in Cartagena. That may be one of his many services that he provides.
And that's perfectly fine. He's putting himself in position where there's a niche and a need for him. What's wrong with that?
I want to address this. This is what I want to address. What you got up here. It says, Darren Bowman said, I'm talking about the guys at the restaurant. When a dude went to the restroom and guys were offering money, leading with their approach. That what is meant by simps simping. Exactly. And that's what this podcast was about in the beginning. You go to the restroom and a dude's trying to offer more money and more money. Those are the simps. And the same problem that has happened in the United States, those same passport bros take that down to Cartagena and they overpay for something that's already there. So I never understood.
So basically, they're just gonna listen. That's bound to happen anyway, because you have to understand social media is connecting so many of us in the world to the point where even those women that have social media and smartphones and they're looking at the lifestyles of American women, or what's being portrayed, they're going to want more eventually, because they know that there's more out here. And then Mike says, question for Maya, why haven't you found the one that you think is easy to get? Men, I'm not looking for the one, Big Mike. I'm cool where I am right now. Now, if the one comes, then I'll do that. But I'm not looking. I enjoy companionship. I don't. That's just me. I don't believe in monogamy. That's why I'm not in a relationship.
I know. So that's what she said, Big Mike. She just looking for a nice guy with some nice D and some nice conversation.
God damn. Fearless, you had to add that in there.
Oh, he got to have good D
The
because I'm not
shade.
fucking around. I'm not. I don't feel any way because I'm always treated well in the presence of a man. So it doesn't matter, to me. I'm always treated well. I'm not treated less than. I'm never disrespected. So, and if it does get to that point where there's disrespect and chaos, I'll just cut it off.
So I got a question for you, Maya. Right now, you're 38. You're attractive. What happens when you're 48? You got a few more wrinkles. What happens when you're 58?
I might be at home with my 4 cats that Marty said I had, and I'm okay with that.
So you said you have a daughter. You have a daughter. Am I correct?
That is correct.
So how are you raising your daughter? And when I
I'm
say
raising
how,
her.
meaning, are you telling her to be traditional? Are you telling her to be poly? How are you raising your daughter for this world?
I'm not telling her to be poly. However, I share things with her that wasn't shared with me because, of course, I want my daughter to be better than me. I want her to have more options than I did. Um, we have various conversations. I mean, she's
I mean, how are
eventually
you
gonna
raising
have to.
the world? Okay, I guess let me ask this. What type of man do you want your daughter to date? And if your daughter said, I'm just trying to hook up, I'm in the hookup culture, I just want to get it on. Is that cool with you? Is that fine with
Well,
you?
no, I actually had that conversation. It's crazy that you say that. I had that conversation with her today about being intimate. Making sure that it's somebody that respects her body, that respects her, that genuinely loves her. I mean, I don't know if she's watching porn, but this all over social media for her that that kind of stuff is not. It's just like the freak nasty, and don't put herself out there like that.
So the difference is what I found and how you teach your daughter. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. And Goldie, please, since you've been so quiet, you talk so much shit all week, you better step up. What I found was when I went out of the country, the women who were younger, I'm going to say 13, just as teenagers, up to like 18, what they were taught was to be a wife. They were taught, how to get it. And those were the women who, in a sense, got the best men, because they were taught how to be what a man is looking for. So Goldie, you're down there. I know there's a lot of younger women who are taught. Is an 18-year-old in Cartagena different than an 18-year-old in the United States in taking care of like the household?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. 18-year-old down here gonna do everything that a grown woman gonna do. In the States, man, they got it too easy, man. They got it good.
But this is my thing. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say?
Hey Goldie,
When I remember, I said something.
Goldie, say for example, I like the girl in the picture. Can I find the exact replica in Cartagena?
He looking for a clone of Maya.
Oh, clone, yeah. She down here. She down here in Cartagena.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say this: you'll see 100 of Mayas in Cartagena. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Damn, Maya!
Right now.
Cloned your
I
ass.
can show you on Tinder right now.
Yeah, dude, you go to Cartagena. There's a million of Maya in Cartagena.
Yeah.
Trust me.
In the words of Kanye and West, there's a million of you. There's only one of me. Ain't that what he said?
Yeah, man. So it's only one Goldie, man.
And that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
have at it. I like I said, I'm happy for you all. I just don't want to
Man,
raise
like
my daughter with
Cartagena.
this.
The men get to choose who he want. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to
which
come
is
down
fine.
here. Yeah.
Which is fine, but I don't want to raise my daughter with this Western idea of, this whole Disney princess, because that's what has a
He
lot
said
of
that I
women living
want.
in delusion.
So how
He
are you
can't
raising her? Are you raising her to seek out one man, or you raise? I mean, that's what I'm asking, because what I
Well,
found,
we haven't really crossed that bridge of talking about that. We have random conversations.
may I ask
I
how old she
grew.
is?
She's 14.
Oh, this is the time to have that conversation. You need to be having that conversation with them. This is the time, because what I have found, just in my brief life, and the reason I did start dating people overseas is there's a difference in how we raise the women. In the United States, we say, be independent, be a boss chick. And I say this, and this, I'm not saying you, Maya, but in general, I have found that women who are single mothers, the reason they became single is because somehow they were scorned by a man. And the first thing they say is, I don't need a man. And they tell them their daughters, you don't need a man. You can do everything
No,
by
I don't. I don't.
yourself.
No, I don't do that.
I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general. So I'm saying this is why you should teach it. So they say, hey, I don't need a man. You can be independent. You can do all this. And so what happens when that 14-year-old daughter becomes 22, she's like, I don't need you. And then she meets an alpha type man. And an alpha type man and an alpha personality woman, they don't get along. He's not looking for his equal. He's not looking for a woman that he has to battle and get power with. And I think a lot, not you, Maya, but I think a lot of single women have been scorned, and they teach their daughters that. So this generation of women that are here now are like, I don't need this man. I don't need that. And it makes the man feel like, well, I'm dating another man. I don't want to date a man. We always want to date our opposite. And that's why they have left and gone here and gone to other places.
That's true, but the reality of it is that my child doesn't live in another country and have those standards and upbringing. So I have to raise her in the society that we're currently in. I have to raise her in the current social climate that we're in. And, sadly, Ronan and I have had this conversation about his sons not being able to find, quality women. And, I'm sadly in fear that she may be at a disadvantage with, finding a decent man as well. I pray and I hope not. But at the rate that everything's going, you got the women competing with transgender now. You got all these men wanting to be women and putting on wigs and getting breasts and all of this other crazy. And you have a lot of feminized men. These men are beating up women. They're essaying them. They're unaliving them. All kind of things are going on in this social climate. So, there's a lot of things that, have to be discussed. However, I don't want her in a place where she's living in delusion that, just some knight in shining armor is going to come and save the day. You get what I'm saying?
And I got a question. Marty says, and I don't know, because the picture is shown is you with that American non-smile look. Do you smile? Do you got pictures where you smile?
Listen, I have beautiful straight white teeth. Never wore braces a day in my life. I was just in the car taking a picture. So Marty, chill out.
Also, we got James Waite. James says, Goldie cool being quiet. He just watching, throwing thirsty dudes. Let a woman, I guess that woman would be Maya, come onto the broadcast and rule their ass, shaking my head. So I'm gonna give you some bite back, James Waite. I think that us as men, we always talk amongst ourselves, but it's nice to always have a perspective from a woman or see it another way. As they say, if we preach into the choir, we never learn anything. So I think that is what the problem with the red pill is, community. Sometimes they just say things and they believe what they say, but they don't know how to practice that in the real world. So you have to
But also too, Phyllis, men don't listen to women. Like, And I'm not saying listeners being told what to do or to direct. I'm talking about on a emotional standpoint. And I do understand that men internalize things way different than what women do, but y'all American men don't listen to women with, how we feel and how we rationalize things. And it's okay that if we share our feelings and share our thoughts that, there's some clarity and direction given. That's perfectly fine. And this is just a podcast. I'm just blowing up smoke, James. This is just I had nothing else to do but stir the pot.
But
So
Maya, we do have to acknowledge that women, when they say I feel, doesn't make it fact. Men function off of analytics and facts versus feelings.
I understand that.
Maya, I got a question for you. Have you ever dated a foreign man?
I have.
So from what country, may I ask, and how was that experience? And do you find a foreign man expected something different? You tell me what that different may be than what an American man or a black man did.
He was Mexican and German. Very beautiful guy. This was in my early 20s. I think I had to have been 22 or 23 at the time. He was very, very charming. I kind of typically date the same kind of men, honestly, black or white. Mm, I gotta think on that, fearless. I gotta really process. Oh shit, my phone died.
Oh, we're about to lose mine. She ain't charged that phone up. I always wonder, guys, how it is because a lot of women get upset.
The Goldie dip.
Yeah, Goldie couldn't handle it. I thought
Goldie dipped up out of here real quiet, like what the hell?
He just pieced out. Goldie talked a lot of smack all week while he was calling me saying, well, he's gonna come on here and do it. And I think that he must have been smoking that spliff or something. It just put him in the back mode. He couldn't handle it. Well, this might be.
Hey Marty, that means we got room for you, Marty. Come on up here, brother. You taking pot shots from the stands. Come on up here.
Goldie just
get in a direct line of fire.
Goldie used to them foreign women. So the reason I was asking that, Maya, is this. A lot of guys go overseas because they're looking for a more traditional woman. They want a woman who is like their grandmother. And I asked this, I think, did we lose Maya? Well, I'll just ask it anyway. I was asking my wife, well, what kind of men, like, if an American woman went over there and they're like, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not doing any of that, will any of those men date her? And she's like, no, that's not a part of their society. If you come over there saying those things, you better have a big pocketbook to be paying them, or they just not looking for that type of woman. So I think I don't know how a woman like Maya would interact. A lot of women say I'm passport sisters now. How they interact with the women going over there? How they interact with the men that are in those places.
I want to say something. I want to say something. This is something that I've noticed during my years of traveling. When I met American women overseas, their attitude is not there. It's not like being in the States. Like they really let their hair down and they really chill. I've actually hooked up with a lot of American women while overseas. Like we'll meet up. I don't know what it is. Maybe
I can tell you exactly what it is. The reality of the world has sat in on those women's mentality, and they know from seeing all the other women and how beautiful they are and how they have maintained their femininity and their beauty in these other countries, they've had to come to a realization that they can't act like that. It's like when we travel, the world opens up, we get more wiser as you travel, you understand some of the benefits you have here in America versus what they don't have in other countries. So you have a greater appreciation. So as a woman, you start realizing some of the methodologies or mentality that you have in America don't necessarily apply the more you travel.
I don't know what it is, but I just noticed that even like, my last trip when I was in Cuba before this recent trip, I met a sister from New York, and we ended up hooking up in Cuba. And it was just like, the vibe was there. It was just really cool. But I noticed that if we were to actually meet in the States, it would probably be a lot different. So I don't know what it is about being overseas. Maybe it's our society, our culture. But once we're outside the U.S., we smile more. We're more laid back. We're less judgmental. like we're super excited to see another American. Like, honestly, you know how in the States we're quick to mean mug another dude. But once we're outside the U.S., we embrace each other like crazy. We buy each other drinks. We we hug each other. It's like, yo, hey, shit, yo, you from the States? We happy. But once we're back in the States, man, it's something about the hatred or
game
competitiveness. It's just like dog eat dog mentality. And then the same goes for the women, because I met women in Thailand. Dude, they were super friendly. They were like super excited that I was like, oh shit, a black man in Thailand. It's like
American women? Because I found American women.
Yeah, American women.
And I'm gonna disagree, because what I found is when I'm out of the country, I can spot American women from a mile away.
Me too. Me too. It's easy.
She's not the same type of woman here. How she dress, it's all entirely different. And they look at it, and I think they try to pretend to try to be a chameleon and try to act like the women there, because they know that the men are not going for it. The local men are not going for it, and the men who are visiting are not going for it. So I found that I don't know the women there. I know that sometimes they may go there, get pleasured or something, but I don't think the men are looking for anything.
Fearless, I would have to agree with you there. I think the first or second time traveler that's a female still has an air of entitlement. Whereas with Kanal, he might have run into some women that are used to traveling on a more regular basis. So that entitlement goes away the more you get exposed to the rest of the world. Because you realize that entitlement is exactly that. While you're in America, you have the entitlement. While you're gone away from America, you literally lose that entitlement, and you're back in a competitive type situation if you want attention.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna go with you on that. Because Kanal, my question is, you said you've seen American women.
Yeah.
They were black women?
Black women, yeah. My last trip.
I see now when I say that there's an upset or the women don't have attitude, I'm saying it's really the majority of African American women.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say this. I was in Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is about 8 hours away from Bangkok. I was in the northern part of Thailand, and I ended up meeting up some sisters there by accident at a bar. I mean, they invited me to their table and everything, talking, smiling, everything.
From the Western United States or from Africa?
Fucking African Americans, man. They were there, and they were surprised that I was traveling by myself. But I decided to hang out with them. So the next day we decided to do a day tour. So we actually visited a bunch of temples. One thing they didn't realize, that a lot of the local Thais wanted to take pictures with me, because I'm a big dude. They like Tyson. They're like, all right, cool. For them to watch people like coming up to me and not to them, it was like, hey, they want to take a picture with me, whatever, everything else. They realize like, oh shit, you kind of are positioned differently outside the US. And it's true. Everyday black man in the States, you treat it like a certain type of way. It's just like, okay, you're pretty much disposable. But once you leave the United States, you're treated completely different. And especially if you got height and size, that definitely sets you apart from everybody else.
Can I just say something in general about black women? And I'm a black woman, and I'm going to say this about American women, because my close friends, I have one girl that's a white girl from North Carolina that I've been friends with for a long time. One girl is Jamaican, one is Dominican, and one is from Zimbabwe.
Damn, she got the UN for friendship.
And they're all extremely beautiful, attractive women. and I've learned a lot from them. And it's been very fortunate for me to have had international friends to bring their different cultures, their way of thinking, and their way of upbringing. Especially with my Dominican friend, she taught me a lot of stuff about womanhood and cooking and just like really sharing things. Black women don't do that. They're very cliquey. They typically don't stand alone. It's a lot of negative chatter amongst each other. It's the Black American women that I've been friends with. Like, let's just say we're getting ready to go out to a nightclub. It instantly becomes a competition with them. You know, who got on the best? Or she got to talk down on this girl because she's not wearing designer, or she's a bum because she got on clothes from Rainbows, or it's always a discount amongst Black women. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not friends with American Black women. I don't care to be friends with them either, because I don't fit into their clique, or I don't relate to them in any way. It's the scarcity mentality. It's the competitive mentality. And if we say we're going out and there's four of us, one is going to get upset because one girl is getting more attention, or, she thought she was all that last night, or you were being shady. We went out as friends. You weren't talking to me, or it's just always some crazy minuscule things with a lot of Black women. And I really hate to say that. And I really hate that that's just the truth about it.
Maya, you just summed up why a lot of brothers don't date Black women.
Again, Fearless, that is perfectly fine. Yeah, but I understand why you don't. And I've said this several times on a couple of the podcasts. Like, I can understand why you don't choose Black women, but that also puts a target on the few good Black women that are out here that deserve men, or not necessarily to say it's sad that you have to go overseas and we're overlooked as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is, but I think women like you, Maya, should be, I know you try to avoid it, but maybe you should try to reach out to those Black women and let them know. It don't go through. Trust me, it does not sink in their head. You can talk about different experiences. You can lighten the conversation. You can give them an analogy. You can say anything. It's like they're just set in stone. Like, this is what they believe and this is what it is. But a lot of that comes from, you have to be happy within yourself. And you have to be a healed person in order to date too. And also in relationships, you got to be ready for some hard truths, because a lot of people go into these relationships like, well, I'm just me and this is me and I don't have to change for anybody. But in a relationship, there is some type of compromising that you have to do. And in addition to that, you being yourself is perfectly fine, but that doesn't mean that there's parts of you that's not okay. You could be okay with being yourself, but there's parts of you that's not okay. What I'm saying, Maya, you as a Black woman are experiencing the same difficult things as a woman. If it's hard for you, the same difficult things that a man are going. And Kanal, what I disagree with, I can't say disagree. I just find that white women, other women, that when they travel, it's entirely different. When we were in Cuba, we met the girl that was from Germany. She was like,
she was bad, man. She had some nice stats.
Yeah.
Nice.
She was like, I got my backpack. I'm going here. I'm just traveling. I'm local. I'm living like this. I go to salsa class. So her whole mentality as to how she traveled is entirely different. When I see the Black women, it's, I still got my weave, my wig, my fake nails. I got to stay here.
I disagree. Push back. I got to push back, because here's the thing. There's a difference between a woman that travels to a resort versus a woman that actually fucking travels. Like, the woman that actually travels, she's not carrying on. She's natural hair, like, doesn't wear a lot of makeup. and she's really about that travel life. Now the ones that go to the resort and lounge for Instagram, that's a whole different look. But like the ones that I've noticed that I've been meeting throughout my travels are more like the bohemian sister, like a laid back sundress, easy makeup, natural hair sisters. And trust me, a lot of sisters out there are doing their thing, man. We got to give them credit, man. Like as much as brothers, like as much as black men want to complain about sisters, black women are traveling more than black men. Is what it is. And the thing is too, they out there exploring and seeing the world. The thing is, it's just like we just focus on that fucking 50% that ain't about nothing. And while we ignore the 50%, the other 50% that is about doing something. So it really depends, man. Because like personally to me, when I met the girls in Thailand, I'm in Chiang Mai, Rai. I'm in the northern tip of Thailand towards like Burma and Laos. That's a whole different vibe. This shit ain't in Pattaya, where most dudes go to Thailand and fuck the same bitches that everybody else is fucking. No, I'm up there in the north. So it's a whole different vibe, whole different experience. So when a sister see a brother out there, she knows like that dude's about something.
And I'm not just I'm not getting on the females, Maya, because I know that when I said there are some women that go there to other countries and they act stuck up. We say the same thing about the passport pookies. They bring that American mentality over to these other places and they ruin it. They ruin it for the people who come. They ruin it for the people who are there. So it's just not the women who do it. We also hold the men accountable. And we say, I don't understand how you can take this scarcity mentality, this this whole stupid mentality over to another place. You ruining, how that is. So we just not holding the women accountable. We also
just imagine if they're taking that mindset with them to a different place and they're ruining it. They've already ruined it here. That's what you have to understand too. And the whole wig and nail and eyebrows and all of that kind of crazy stuff, like I don't attract certain men because I don't wear that stuff. I don't carry myself in that way. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of those women are powered by men because that's what a lot of men are seeking. They looking for the big booty. They looking for the. I don't understand the wig thing. I wouldn't even last a day with a lace wig or whatever the case may be. That just doesn't work out for me. And if I'm traveling, I'm not going with a wig because I intend on getting in the water and swimming and going to the beach and doing naturistic things that'll probably cause me to sweat or be out in the sun.
But then again, your hair is curly. You have good quality hair. So it's like,
but
don't go there. Don't start talking about quality of hair. Oh shit.
Well, this is the thing. I wear natural hair because I've learned how to take care of it, to make sure that it's moisturized, to make sure that I'm taking care of my hair so that it looks good on my head. I don't need that. I mean, I used to wear weave in my 20s, but after I turned like 28, I was like, to the hell with this. First of all, it costs too much. And, even with the black hairstylist, my coworker, which is a white girl, the other day, she was like, oh yeah, I'm at the hair salon. I'm getting my hair cut and colored or whatever. And I was like, damn, it's just that easy for her to go get her hair done. Meanwhile, in the black community, they do one celebrity's hair and all of a sudden they're celebrity hairstylists. Now they got all of these rules. You got to make a deposit. The deposit is not refundable. If you're 15 minutes late, you miss your appointment and you got to rebook and all of this damn nonsense. Like, just for me to go, I can't even go get my damn hair wash and some damn rollers. I just want you to wash my hair, roll my hair up, and I want you to treat it. I want you to moisturize and condition it and get my split ends off and help me look like a decent human being. I got to go through all of that to fucking get my hair done. That shit is crazy.
All right, guys. You know what? I just noticed that we've been live for about 3 hours, man. We got to close this stuff out. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a last minute wrap up. We're gonna start with Maya. Just give your overall take. Guys traveling overseas, exploring their options, everything else. Then we're gonna go around the circle.
I just feel like if you want to travel and explore your options, do what make you happy at the end of the day. Like that's really it. But the gaslighting has to stop. It's very offensive and it's just really unnecessary. You don't have to keep projecting and telling black women or women in America like we're going overseas, we're doing this like because you're not doing this. That doesn't really solve the issue at hand on why there's a breakdown in men having to travel overseas, to be honest.
Okay. Roland.
Maya, you sound a little triggered right now. I'm
not triggered.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not. I'm not. If I was triggered, I would say that, but I'm really not. I mean, like I said before, I want you to be happy. I want y'all to do whatever you need to do for yourself. If finding love and finding what makes you whole is in a different country, go right ahead.
All right, Roland, close it out, man.
I mean, in that respect, I totally agree that I think young men as a whole, especially black young men, need to travel overseas. Not only just to explore their options, just to see and go places where they're appreciated, not tolerated, and that they can be received in a more positive light worldwide versus just being here in America. And that experience is above anything they can deal with just staying here in the United States. As far as relationship wise, it's the matrix is the matrix no matter where you go. Yes, you can find some good women here in America. You can find a lot more overseas where they're raised more traditionally, where they understand the value behind their men and they honor their men without giving them a rash of shit. So yeah, you can find them a little bit easier somewhere else, but you're still going to go into a matrix where there is hypergamy. They're still expecting things. You're still going to have to do things. It's not like they're subservient to you. So some of these guys with these mentalities where they're going to go overseas and find a wife that's basically going to bow down to them, and the impression that a lot of women are getting, that's not facts. You will find Filipinos, you will find Thailand women that have very high attitudes, Colombian women, and so on. There's a machismo type of situation going down in Latin America that you have to be aware of. So you can't be no punk here in America and think you're going to go down to Latin America and get you a woman that's a high 9 without any degree of masculinity in yourself. So it doesn't go down that way. There is a trade-off, even though you might be getting that feminine quality from overseas. I'll leave it like that.
Cool. For me, I think it's just like I said, I've been going to Colombia since 2015. Before the Passport Bros invasions, I was able to experience Colombia for what it is. Colombia is a beautiful country, guys. Go out there, explore, book a tour guide, book Goldie. Go out there, experience the country for what it is, man. Great food, great people, great experience. If you want to pay for play, make sure you know what you're doing, man. And in regards to like the whole dynamics and why guys travel, listen, I say this: just go out there, experience the world, man. This fucking planet is amazing. It's huge. Don't limit yourself to one place. Don't limit yourself to one country, visiting 20 times. Go out there and see the world. You're not gonna bang every chick in every country. It is what it is. Just go out there and enjoy yourself. Get the experience, get the life experience. Because guess what? When it's time for you to lay down on your deathbed, you can look back, close your eyes, and think about all the great experience that you experienced in life. That's what matters, man. And as far as like, listen, there are good women, there are bad women. Doesn't matter where you go. At the end of the day, it's up to you to determine what you define as a good woman. That's it. It's that simple. Go out there, live your best life, experience the world before you die. That's it. I'm done.
Well, I'll finish it off. So let me start off. When I first traveled and I went somewhere, I was a young man and I was able to see vast opportunities. It opened up my eyes. I think when we came across this channel and doing things is we wanted brothers that have the same experience to get out of your shell, to go places. When I listened to what Goldie has said on Black Man Travels channel, it just rang a bell that the experiences that we were having before are not the same experiences. We wanted to bring Goldie on to the show to let you guys know, one, how you're overpaying for certain things that you want, how you are bringing, what you're bringing down there when you go can make you unsafe and not traveling. The worst travel experience is the one you don't return from. So we want to educate you guys to let you know how to have fun traveling, how to go out, how to be safe, how to make sure that you return home safely and enjoy the experience, because you may go there and make yourself better when you return. So those are the things we want to educate you on. So please, when you go out of town, try not to bring the same mentality. Understand where you're going. Be safe, be knowledgeable, and just have a great experience. That's it.
And guys, I may do an after show because I'm kind of lit right now. So I may continue to party. I know Fearless, I know you're about to close it out. If you guys want to continue the conversation, I'm about to move it on to my channel, Black Man Travels. And I'm wide the fuck awake and I've been drinking. So I'm about to let it all out. And you know me, I have no censor. I don't give one flying fuck of what I'm about to say. So definitely great show. Shout out to Fearless, man. Guys, me and Fearless, we've been talking for over a year. He was supposed to join me in Thailand, but he didn't show up and shit. So I was there by myself.
Well, I'm gonna be in Thailand in 2 weeks by myself without you, brother. I'm sorry.
He made it up, but you know what? He made it up in Cuba, though. He made it up in Cuba. So we were out there in Cuba breaking bread with his beautiful wife. His wife actually saved our trip, man. So shout out to your beautiful wife, man. And guys, again, go out there and see the world, man. It doesn't matter if you're traveling for women, culture, food, or whatever. Just go out there and see the world, man. Because guess what? We only got one life to live, man. Live your best life.
Everybody, remember. Stay fearless in everything you do. Have a good evening. Join Black Man Channels as he gets on his other bottle of wine and goes off on you. Be safe.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to go the fuck out, boy. All right, man. Later, guys.
Peace. Good show.